Smoking with Smallz, 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 smoking with smoking it. Hey, keep smoking it. 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 Keep smoking it.
YouTube, all my party people, all my smokers in the building. What's poppin'? It's your boy Smallz coming at you live and direct. So I got some things I wanted to touch on today, guys. I was watching the news because you know that's kind of what I do. I watch the news, and I was watching this Kim Jong-un situation. I was looking up into it. You know that this man went in for heart surgery, and the surgeon that did the heart surgery was already saying that he felt uncomfortable doing the surgery because he's not used to doing surgery on fatter people, like girthy people. So he already was going into the surgery, unsure. And apparently he fucked up, or at least that's what they're saying. And now Kim Jong-un is in a vegetative state, which kind of makes me laugh a little bit because, he's starving his people and he's a fat fuck. That's what happens. That's the kind of shit that happens to you.
That's what you did to your brother.
Nah, he don't get the air.
What up,
He's like that song. Tell me how can I breathe without air? Yeah. It's let me see. I just got a note saying where's the live YouTube live now.
Yeah. What's going on, Jeff?
Not until you know what the word digress means.
All right, so we got Buddha Mike, who's freshly showered. We got Smokey McPotts in the building, aka BJ Bright.
Hey man,
So what I was talking about was this dude right now is on his deathbed because his doctor did not know how to work on fat people.
Well, the thing is, it's all about your diet anyways. If you take care of your diet, well, you're taking care of yourself. Ain't that right, BJ?
Yeah.
You being a food nutritionist.
I mean, as long as you're eating healthy and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in life, you got a better chance of actually making it through most things that happen to you. It's all about your health.
Yup.
You see my raccoon saying you?
Wait. We got Nate back. Let's see how Nate's working out with this condenser he got.
He said he got
Man, that's how we banned this.
Talk to me.
This nigga got raccoon tan. I see that shit.
You hear me?
Who got the
Yes,
raccoon
I
tan?
hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
I
you.
do hear you.
You do hear me?
You actually sound better than usual.
Yeah, I sound good. All right, baby. Oh, how you guys all doing? Bad news. It only took me 48 hours to get rid of my 420 weed. So,
Wow, that's because you didn't fucking come over.
It took you 12 hours.
I know. I should have come over, bro. I was like, I got some fresh batch of Space Bomb and True Leave. I'm taking turns, Panda. Hey Panda, how about you take turns and have one host of the show? You know what I'm saying?
Just joking. Panda's the wrong person to come at.
You better quit fucking with her, man. You know
she knows I'm fucking with her.
It up.
Hey, you know
she knows I'm fucking with her. I know she's down.
I got $5 that says Nate'll be kicked out this motherfucking room before I even realize what happened.
Nigga, I got 50 bucks that his ass to be kicked out the room before he even knows what happened.
And my phone will be ringing like, yo, why she kick me out for?
You know what? I never bitch and moan when I am kicked out. I never bitch and moan. I never do. You want to know why? Because Because then I fucking fall asleep 5 minutes later and fucking I don't give a shit.
Oh, I was gonna say because it happens so frequently.
I don't give a shit. You know what? I don't give a shit. I've been blackballed by a club. I've been blackballed. I don't give it. You know what? Here's what I've learned. You know what? The world and life is too darn important in the long run. Hey, nice shit. To worry about shit. Nice J, Floppy. How you doing, Floppy? You being all sloppy?
God damn it, Nate. Stop getting all fucked. What the fuck, man?
How you doing, Buddha?
Hey, I was just out shooting guns today, Panda, shooting K's and shit.
Go ahead, Mister. What you say to that? What you say to that, Mister? Panda's comment. Bang. Colin, yo, let me just shout out the people in the chat real quick, yo. You guys were in here like mad early. I appreciate y'all, man. We got Greedy Pez in the building, Colin, MK Ultra, Lux and Fire.
Hey, Colin.
Let's see, BJ's already in here. We got C was in here for a little minute. I saw that.
Still be in the chat.
I was up in here. It was me, me, Denise, and BJ up in here first.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys were in it way before I was, yo.
And yet you're still grinding. You were here first. Yet you're still on camera. You're still grinding your shit. Snap, boy.
Aaron's your girl.
How you doing, Benny? Benny J? BJ?
Oh, you know.
Marshall Gordon. Who's Marshall Gordon? Marshall Gordon, what's going on, man?
Hey, Aaron was here somewhere. Hey, I think Aaron was here before everybody.
Aaron was here before everybody. She was the first person in here. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? I was
second, and then I think it was me. And I think it was me, then Panda, then Blue, maybe, or somewhere around there.
It was Denise and then me. Yeah.
Oh man!
All right, guys. So, who knows? I'm gonna do a quick little test. Quick little test to see how many people pay attention to the news. Who knows who Stephanie Freeman is?
I just Googled her when you brought it up online.
I was supposed to Google that, but I was eating dinner.
All right. So, anybody else? Before you answer that, Nate, let me see if anybody else knows who she is. Hey, C, I see you. I see C.
Press 1 in the chat if you know.
Anybody in the chat that knows who Stephanie Freeman is, please press 1 so I know that you guys are up on it.
You ain't that chick that sews fucking rugs with Shaniqua?
Hey.
Yeah, I know that bitch. No, that's not.
Hey, Aaron. How you doing, girl?
What's up, Nate? My favorite. You are.
How you doing, Aaron? How you doing? I'm good. I'm just chilling, living in America. Just doing my thing.
Blow that beautiful look.
Oh, that's
living the dream.
That's beautiful, man. That's
the
beautiful.
Motherfucking dream.
That's some serious frost, bro.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's why I'm trying to get Smallz to blow it up for me.
Oh.
Blow it up, bro.
I got you.
Blow that up,
Small. Like a nice Christmas
Give me
tree.
an establishing shot.
Hi, First Lady.
I got you.
Yeah,
She's a high first lady.
No, hang on.
Good day, Nation.
She's in the middle of a toke. My bad.
Yeah.
Good day, nation.
Looks like shit, DJ.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with that.
Oh, there we go.
Quality shit right there, man.
I don't hate that you ain't got some fiery ass frosty looking shit like
I
this.
just playing.
I got some purple ass shit. Dude.
I got some frosty ass shit.
I just keep a steady flow of Skywalker OG. Like, it's just my thing. You know, Wiz Khalifa got his cake ready before he smoked, so all I smoke is Skywalker. But I would love to have more, but you know, it's not like easy to get down here. I told you we have to smuggle it like crack.
What, weed?
Yes.
Oh, you fucking with the wrong people down there then.
No, actually.
All right, wait. We have strayed. We have strayed, guys. We strayed a little bit.
Stephanie.
Okay.
All right. So only one person knows who Stephanie Freeman is.
I have
All
no
right,
idea.
Stephanie Freeman. Nate, do you want to tell us who she is, Nate? Being that you know.
Well, for the all 2 seconds that I've known who Stephanie Freeman is, her first name is Stephanie. She was online, and apparently she was saying racist stuff on TikTok. But apparently her real name's been leaked, I think. I don't know. That's all I know so far. It's just something racial. It goes viral, so that's all I know. But I will say this: it's gotten me thinking about this thing. You ever notice there aren't a lot of black women named Stephanie? But hold a topic for next time. So yeah, that's all I know about Stephanie.
You're racist. Shut the fuck up.
That's fucked up, bro.
All right.
That's all I got going on here. That's all I got going on.
Simmer down, guys. I do know plenty of black Stephanies, by the way. But anyway, that's besides the point. Stephanie Freeman is a college student whose boyfriend and her decided to do a TikTok. And the TikTok was like, how do you make niggers? And they did a lot of racist ass shit on this fucking TikTok. And it went viral.
Bro, was it how do you make niggers? Is that it?
Hey, don't say that shit, Nate. Oh, fuck you,
bro.
Goddamn Jew.
Nate!
I was quoting. I was not creating. I was quoting.
Buddha Mike was like, you goddamn Jew.
Nate, me to you. No, bro. No. Look, white person to white person. No. We ain't got it like that.
No, but thank you.
But I was
Guys,
I was quoting. I was trying to understand.
I understand. Trust me, I get you.
I was quoting, and I was saying, how do you make quote unquote N words? I don't get what she was saying. How do you make N words?
That's all you need to say. The N word.
Everybody just get over it.
I know that, but I was doing it for comedic effect. I was, you know what?
That was
you know what? What do you care? You don't vote. What do you care, Buddha Mike? You don't vote. You don't vote.
Nate,
you were going for shock value, and you got it.
Dude, this is the second time you were doing racist shit. Come on, man. It's you, Nate.
Right there,
it's just you, Nate. It's just you, Nate. Don't worry.
I am not a racist.
We accept you, Nate. Just don't say it no more, right?
Hey, my kids did Nate, and I still didn't call my baby daddy that. Even when he fucking pissed me off in the end. Like, I knew better. Like, there's just, you don't say that word.
You guys are gaslighting. I was quoting, not, rabbit hole. I'm not going down a rabbit hole.
All right.
Move on. Let's move on.
We're string. Nate has provided us with shock value. Buddha Mike virtually slapped his Jewish ass right now.
Hey.
We saw it happen.
Excuse me, it's called kike ass. Kike ass. You see? Ooh. Do I hate Jews now?
It's one racist
it's different
term
when you call yourself that shit.
It's not a fucking race, motherfuckers.
Hey. We wasn't using it in a fucked up term, though. You feel me?
For real.
Whatever. I was not doing it facetiously. You know what that word means? I was not doing it facetiously.
I know.
God damn it.
Can you spell it?
Nate, me and you, like, someone else would be different. But you're in the hood right now.
It was not. Oh, the hood.
Yeah, the hood is here.
That's racist too.
Yeah, the hood is Smallz and Mr.
Oh, bullshit, Buddha Mike. Hey, Buddha Mike, if you hate racists so much, then go out there and vote against some of them, okay? If you hate racists so much. I hate racists, that's why.
Hey, Nate, you know what's racist? You know the word ghetto is a Jewish word, right?
You know what? No, it's not a Jewish word. It's a word with referencing to the Holocaust. So it might be a Jewish slur, maybe. But you know what, though? So what are you trying to say, Buddha Mike? Are you trying to say you created that word? Are you trying to say that African-American community created that word? Is that what you're trying to say? No? Oh, okay.
No, the African American community definitely didn't.
Step off. I'll step on. You know what I'm saying?
Another community that created that word to make us look like we are worthless slaves.
Hey, thanks for putting the flag the right way in the background too.
It is the right way.
I know. Thanks for putting it. Thank you.
Yeah. You're very welcome. You think I would screw that up? I know where the American flag
now that we
goes.
finished barking on Nate.
That's
Now
why
that we
it looks
finished
like in
barking on Nate,
Congress
can we
too.
continue?
That's why the flag doesn't. That's the way it looks like in Congress too.
Yes. Let's
Nate, I
continue
wasn't
about this
harping on you.
lady
You know, I was trying to
who
save
had
you.
a racist comment on her
Yeah,
TikTok.
the real racist, Stephanie, whatever.
Yeah, not Nate.
Who's white, apparently.
Nathaniel's exempt. Hey, fuck you too, motherfucker.
Nathaniel is not my name, motherfucker. Okay,
Yeah,
just like
Nathaniel.
white Buddha is not your fucking name. Your name is
Hey, that is
Michael.
my name, motherfucker. God damn.
It's like
Actually,
white
that
Buddha
is his
is
name.
on your fucking driver's license. Give me a fucking driver's license. White Buddha on the fucking bike. Give me a fucking.
That is my name. It's not a government, okay? I don't do business with any
You're
other.
screaming.
Except for this.
All right, Nate, I'm going to take you out. My sister's here. Hold on. Give me a second.
I love Nate.
He was yelling too much anyway.
What's up,
I was
Rhonda?
a man down.
What's up, Jolie?
What did I miss?
What?
No
Yeah,
man
a
just
lot.
left behind. It's all good.
Hey, to start off the day, we were in the chat. We were talking about Freddie and his catfish, right?
Freddie got catfish?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Freddie got catfish
Oh my
by
goodness.
By a
Dirty
dude.
South Queen off of Jimmy's channel.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
Yeah, and I guess what
Yo,
he
shout
got.
out. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait. I
What?
got to do a quick shout out to the ghosts watching in the background. The nameless anonymous ghosts watching in the background.
Mr. Fire.
That's all I got to say.
What are you
Shout out
saying?
to the ghosts.
I don't know what.
Well,
guess
anyway,
I got people that's messaging me that's watching, but they don't want their name out there, so
Yeah,
I'm letting
hey,
them know that
Fre-
I'm
Go ahead,
acknowledging their
Mike.
presence.
Tell me about Freddie. What happened?
Freddie was hollering at somebody and stuff. It's somebody named Justina or some shit?
It was Justina, but her.
Why you
name
dropping
was
dimes on a nigga
the
though?
Southern Queen.
The thing is, dude, Freddie said that dude looked like a catfish. You know what I'm saying? So
He was a catfish.
obviously it was a dude, right? Justina was Justin. That's what I got.
All right, listen.
That's what you got, right, mister?
Listen, guys.
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Can we get
I
can
told
we get
y'all,
back into what
motherfuckers,
we
y'all
was doing,
better watch
guys?
the crime game. Y'all want to get tricked out here in these streets, man. The crime game is real.
Y'all
okay?
motherfuckers.
You're gonna be
Y'all
sad.
motherfuckers be taking me out of my fucking element. I'm about to start muting everybody.
You can mute me. Go ahead,
I'm
man.
trying to Stop it. Listen. We're trying to stick to topic here, guys. We actually have a topic.
I know, but
I promoted this shit out of this video.
What's the topic?
I promoted this shit out of this video. The topic that I have 3 topics we were talking about. We was talking about Kim Jong-un and his vegetative state, thanks to the guy performing the surgery was not used to performing a surgery on fat people. Apparently, that's an excuse. So that's the excuse. Yeah, he's a cucumber.
Hey, Small. If you look at it, none of those people over there are fat except for that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying?
I think they got paid to botch it. I think it was happening, and that bitch paid to botch it.
And they're stiff.
I think it
Yo,
happened
Panda said he's not
organically,
a
but I think
cucumber
they
because
paid to
cucumbers
botch
are
it.
cool and they're stiff.
Damn.
All
Yeah,
right,
girls
wait.
like
So then we was
cucumbers.
talking about Kim Jong-un. We was talking about Stephanie Freeman. I'm pretty sure nobody knows. Well, Nate was the only one who knew, but that's because he had to Google her.
Well,
Stephanie Freeman is a girl who went on TikTok.
saw the video.
I know you saw the video because it was on World Star, and I know you watch World Star. Yeah, there was a video of a girl and her boyfriend, 2 little white people, and they were like, "How to make niggers," and they started pouring water into a sink, and each cup of water symbolized something else, and she was like, fatherless childhood, jail time, criminal activity, robbing white people.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, it would have been okay if they would have put like CIA and FBI on their shirts. You know what I'm saying? Because those who fucked us up. You know what I mean? Those guys are the reason why we're the way we are.
Real shit.
That's my sister, Nate.
I gotta go. I see y'all niggas tomorrow.
He's like, "How you doing?"
All right, bye, Mr. Love you.
Yo, have a good night, Mister.
I smoked my L with y'all. Now I'm gonna go put my raccoon ass to sleep.
Hey.
Oh my god, I can't with y'all.
With your matching Louis Vuittons.
Damn, nigga, you do got a raccoon tan. Fuck.
Word up.
I'm
That's
just
what
down
happened.
He's a dyslexic raccoon. He's white on the inside and dark on the
Yeah, my
outside.
nigga.
He
Hey,
got
you gonna take your ass to a
vitiligo.
tanning salon and cover up everything but your raccoon eyes, my nigga.
Yo, I'm a backwards panda.
You know what's funny? When we was riding the other day, I told him, I was like, yo, my nigga, we on the bikes, yo, we should have some sunblock. Oh, I'm not white like you. I was like, you're right. You're right. You're not white like me.
I didn't get
And guess
burned. I
what?
got tan.
I'm the one. Look at me. I'm the one with no fucked up tan. Still looking pretty with my bad ass. Look, 5 o'clock shadow and all that, needing a barber. But still, I'm all one color, nigga. You the one looking like you got color by number.
Yo, I got that disease Michael Jackson had.
You're so stupid.
Hey, I got vertigo, nigga. I know what it is.
No, you just high yellow.
Now, can we get
No,
back to
look.
this subject?
See, I
Y'all
turn
niggas is the worst.
darker in certain spots, bro. I got
High
vertigo.
yellow, yo.
Hell no,
Yo, I see y'all tomorrow, man. I gotta wake up early.
All right.
I do that same shit too, Buddha. So don't feel bad.
I already know. I think
You
it's
guys
because
are
of
the
the
worst.
sweat. I think I'm allergic to sweat though.
I think so too. Cause like I be turning darker in certain spots myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the next topic at hand was, of course, I gotta mention Trump and his chewable Clorox tablets,
Oh
right?
God.
That dumb bastard.
Now I know that maybe what he said may have been taken out of context.
No, he a dumbass nigga.
Do you
He said
think?
it.
Do you? Well, well, hold on. I'm
Well,
trying
look,
to give him the
if he-
benefit of the doubt.
If he did
I didn't
say it,
finish.
I'm gonna take it as a joke because obviously you
He
know
did
not
say
to
it.
swallow no bleach, right?
Yeah, but
And
you
when
can't
he
take
said
it as a
Trump-
joke when you got kids
Hey,
out here
what-
eating fucking Tide Pods and
That's
shit.
true. That's true.
But you gotta look at it like this too. When we drink water, what does that shit have in it? Chemicals, right? Right.
Everything has chemicals in it.
Yeah, but when we drink out that faucet, that shit got chemicals in it, right? Because they gotta clean the water somehow. What is chlorine?
Filter.
Yeah.
It's a chemical. What is fluoride?
Listen.
It's a chemical.
Listen.
Yeah, but it's a
Nigga,
certain different thing to
that's
have
right.
it like
You
know,
shower
the
with
pH
chemicals every
balance that
day.
you need to make water. But to have the president of the United States say, "Oh, let's just inject Lysol and Clorox in our veins," is real stupid.
Yes, it
Well, look
is.
at. I'll give him that. I'll give you that. It's stupid. Nobody should be saying that shit, even to take it in a joke context. You know what I'm saying?
I think all he did was give us a light into his
ignorance.
ignorance. I think all
Well,
he
the
did
thing
was
is,
open a window to his ignorance.
The thing is, dude,
Nah,
you give
when he
anybody
opened
a
it,
platform like that, the motherfucker's gonna shit on himself before he shits on others. You know what I'm saying? But the same difference is he got his point out there. Y'all motherfuckers know what to take, right?
Yeah, stay
Yeah,
away.
no. See, but that's just it. We live in a world where we have to have stickers on blow dryers that say "Do not blow dry your hair in the shower" because some
That's
dumb
exactly
motherfuckers
why
decided,
fucking
you
morons
let me
know
speed
the
up the
motherfuckers
process.
good
Take
truth.
shit that they say out of context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers know not to drink bleach. Y'all motherfuckers know not to
Take
eat
shit
Tide
way
Pods.
out
And
of
you that dumb
context.
motherfucker he talking to? Oh no. Let them kill themselves.
He
We
ain't a
need
damn
this.
doctor. He was just
We
like,
need
hey,
Yeah,
this.
some
that
people
shit
don't
works
know
like
that
that.
though.
How can we figure it out how to work like
And
that? I mean,
in my
he knows
opinion,
about
like
technological capabilities. He's just like, hey, somebody get on this. So it makes sense to me. But not, wow, look,
All right,
he's got to quit saying stuff off the mic.
my
think-
opinion is
listen.
like
The dude is in a position of power. The way I see it, the dude is in a position of power, and I'm a comedian, and I'm gonna tell you right now, a poorly timed joke is just as bad as a bad joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in a time where we got 20,000 deaths in the United States, yo. My county in Florida is the highest leading in death percentage, in my county in Florida. So I don't find nothing funny about this shit. I don't find nothing funny about the fact that when I go to Walmart, I can only go 5 people at a time into a fucking store. I don't find nothing funny about having to wear a mask or they won't even deal with me in certain restaurants or certain places or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I find nothing funny about that. I find nothing funny that 7 years ago when Obama was talking about we need to set up a thing for, if we ever have a worldwide pandemic, blah, 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 and everybody laughed at that shit. And now here we are 5, 6, 7 years later and the shit is fucking happening. And they're like, oh my God, we didn't see this coming, but we were warned about it.
And it's funny that
everything that
nigga said
happens,
that
we're
shit
warned
too, right?
about.
Because the motherfuckers brought that shit on us. These motherfuckers are the ones that are creating it if you actually paying attention to where the shit's coming from.
Yep.
These people are
That's why I'm
politicking
like,
over
don't you put that
That's
shit
not-
on me,
that's not
Ricky
Trump.
Bobby. Don't you put that.
But hold on.
No,
That's not Trump over there politicking like that. Trump's cool with China. Well, he was cool with China until he noticed what the fuck they was doing. Then he cut off ties with China,
No.
didn't he?
Trump
No,
was
he didn't.
cool with China until they didn't want to pay the taxes that he wanted to put on his embargoes coming in. The same thing that they did to Puerto Rico is called the Jones Act. Look it up.
Well,
Puerto
hold
Rico
on.
cannot buy a
Are
fucking
you
gallon of
talking
milk,
about how
even though
we
they
were
got cows
outsourcing
in their own
shit and getting
pastures.
paid for it? You're complaining about America getting paid for shit that they were supposed to get paid for? Is that what you're complaining about?
Wait. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. You're right. Wait, what's this one say?
Damn it, Buddha.
I'm blowing the camera.
No, she said before that past
Oh,
or blowed in the camera.
that is my my adopted sister right there, Amanda Barbosa. We go back many
All right,
years.
yo,
She
who the
was 8
fuck
years
just
old
got
when I
their
met her.
TV or their laptop or whatever else on? Because I can hear this nigga Smallz talking in the background.
Oh, that's my TV, my bad.
It's probably Buddha Mike fucking up the sound as usual.
Hey, my bad.
Free to be was good.
I didn't even think about it because I wasn't paying attention to that sound. I was paying attention to the phone.
What's this say?
Call you one.
Call me what? Call me what, Amanda?
Yo, what up, Free?
What up, Free?
She said, call me something. I know Amanda a long time, yo. She was my little sister a
She
long
called you
time
Betty
ago. And now
Blanco.
she's my big little sister.
She called you Betty Blanco Jr.
That's that's I've been Benny Blanco for a long time, yo. A long time. My comedic name that I use in comedy is Smallz. But yeah, before when I was on the street, I was definitely Benny Blanco. There's no doubt about that. And then my brother started using it too, and I was like, that ain't gonna work for me. So I don't use that no more. He tarnished the name.
He sure
What you
did.
about to dab some? Are you about to smoke some of that on the blunt? I see what you're doing.
You know it.
Oh shit. I was just talking about this shit the other day. I was just talking about that the other day, the Golden Glove days, the skate key. I was just talking. Yo, somebody, as a matter of fact, tagged me in a
Blow me up
picture.
right quick, Smallz.
Somebody the other day tagged me in a fucking picture, a skate key picture. And it was the picture of the building, and they were like, yo, you remember this guy? Oh, I meant to blow him up, and I fucking kicked him out.
You're a funny one.
I'm sorry, we smoking over here.
Damn, look at the size of that blunt.
I
And
don't
it's
know
wax,
what
all
baby.
it gives me
A
migraines.
couple different kinds of wax right there.
I messed something up. Excuse me. That's pretty.
I'm gonna be smoking. That's how you should smoke around this bitch.
Oh, wait, my
boy.
squishy's on here. Why are you at your friend's house? It's like 12 o'clock. You should be home right now. What's wrong with you? Take your ass home.
It's like midnight.
Oh, it's Saturday. Never mind. It's Saturday. You can do whatever you want.
Damn, Smallz.
That was horrible.
I'm sorry. That's
I was
my
right
niece,
there with
man.
you. Come on.
Who in the world?
I don't play games with her. Ever since my sister passed away, I'm her father, so I don't like her being outside in those late night times and all that. You know what I mean?
That's why she said, "Don't kill me, nigga." What the fuck? Come on now, read.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she knows what it is. She knows what it is. I'm trying to make her not like me.
Hit it with that song.
I'm the me in the family.
That's gonna be
No,
difficult.
the worst thing you could do is try to make them not like you, because that's what they're gonna do. Okay, unless that's what you
Word.
want.
Yo, look at my son. Look at my son. Look at my son. How much my son turned out like me. That nigga is exactly like me, and his mother tried to keep him away from me forever. We just
That's how my
recently
son
got back
loves
in
me.
contact. Yeah, that's facts right there. But yeah, man. The way I see it, and believe me, I'm a comic, and I listen to jokes, and I can understand more than the average person about a poorly timed joke and what you were getting at and all this and that. But as the president, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. You're supposed to be somber when you deal with the nation. You're supposed to be sitting there with your nose down to the ground, feeling bad for the people that we've lost. And instead, you're gonna sit there and be like, maybe we should inject our people with that because it gets away with it. That's fucking stupid.
He's been in go mode every day.
This is still
He's
just
probably
the flu, right?
exhausted.
One
You
of
know
two
that, right?
things. Listen, one of two things. Yes, I do know that. One of two things
Let's not
is
treat
a
it
fact in that
like it's
situation.
like an epidemic though, because it's not.
Hold
man. All it
on.
is is a
One
flu
one
season,
of
bro.
two things.
Niggas get
One of
sick.
two things is a fact when it comes to the president. Either he only reads what's in front of him when he wants to, and then he ad libs the rest, and that's
Oh,
why
that's true.
sometimes he sounds like he knows what he's talking about, and then other times he sounds like he's licking paint off the walls.
Yeah, that's very
Or
valid.
That's me.
or he yeah, we know.
I love
We
him.
know. we
I'm gonna hang up on you.
or he's just trying to make light of a situation that no one really finds lighthearted right now. It's a very tough
Well,
time
the
for our
thing is,
country right now.
It really is. So
the
I
thing
agree
though
Oh
with
is,
shit.
you.
is that
You go ahead with that
more
song
people
for us,
died of
Smallz?
malaria last year than this. You know what I'm saying? So all we're doing is
Let's
just
see.
just like biding
It is
time to
very
get through this
true.
shit, dude.
I said he
Yeah,
was
you know
gonna
it's funny
be
that you
like
say that, Chrissy.
Hitler or Jesus, one of the two. He's gonna be one or the other.
It's funny that you say that, Chrissy, because when he was running for president, I had a video that was him on one side and Hitler on the other, and they both had the same running mate agenda. Like they both had the same agenda. Make America great again. What was wrong with it in the first fucking place? You want to make America great? Solve the hunger problem. Stop having every president needing a war so he can make some money.
This nigga's
Let's
taking
feed
out
people
the
instead.
whole damn thing where they got child pedophiles fucking eating people and shit, bro. We're taking that shit out right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
We try
Why
to
yo,
get some deep shit. We try to get the dirt out before we clean.
We gotta
Okay?
deal with all
But on
layers.
some,
You
but on
gotta
some
sweep
G shit.
before you come out the
Look,
floor, bro. You already know how it go. This is how we
but
clean
I'm saying,
house.
how are we gonna sweep out if we sweep out the entire government? There'll be nobody left. They're all a bunch
Dude,
of puppets.
maybe that's
all
what
they
we
are.
need. That's maybe
I
I
that's
mean,
what we need.
nobody's perfect, but you got some people that try.
Yeah.
Same man. Hey, Obama didn't try this hard, bro. And he
No,
had a lot
that
more
nigga,
opportunity.
they
He
gave
had
him
a
so
lot
much
more
shit.
Obama didn't have to
opportunity.
try this hard.
So,
He's
Oh,
a
exactly.
billionaire with a hot wife,
Exactly.
and why
But
the
he
hell
was
did he
killing
want to go
niggas.
through all
He
this?
had to
Like,
prove
At least
himself
this
like
dude's
10
trying
times
to
more than
he's
anyone
either
else.
Hitler or he's straight. One of the
Smallz,
two.
at
I
least
don't
this
know which
dude's
one.
trying to prevent from killing people, man. He's trying to prevent it. Okay? He ain't people
Well,
go
he's
out
trying.
and drink.
Well,
No.
now,
Don't take that out.
hold
Stop
on.
using that as a fucking even collateral, dude. That's not even an option.
No,
Those
this
are
is what I'm
words.
gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about that. Everyone on this channel, I've been here live for what, 3 months almost,
yeah, something like
two
that.
and a half months or
Yeah.
something like that.
Longer.
You guys are my regulars. You guys on my panel are my regulars. You guys in the chat, I got some new people. If you're new, by the way, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Share my ugly ass on everything. I'm okay with it. I don't care.
Even Pornhub.
But the thing about it is, yeah, especially Pornhub. You crazy? I charge by the pound. This is good shit right here. But anyway, the way I see it is, from the beginning, you guys knew I was not a Trump supporter at all. Now,
Hell
I am
no.
gonna admit, though, lately he has been trying to fix the situation. Now, what I'm thinking is, it's because it's an election year, and he needs to do that to get elected again. That's why he wants to write his name on all these stimulus checks, because he wants name association. When you get that check to pay off your bills that you're behind, you don't want to think the government gave it to you. You don't want to think the Treasury Department gave it to you. You want to associate Trump with that check. You know what I'm saying? So that this way, that's free advertisement.
Look, you got presidents on money. Even complain about this. We've had money on people. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, why are you worried about this white man putting his money on something that he's helping people get? He's helping you get this. You didn't even file for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, hey, we gonna give you some money
Be right back.
because you need it. You ain't working right now. Here, we're gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? In other countries, these niggas getting $2,000 a motherfucking month, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's working, so at least we could get $2,000 a fucking month, and he pays off all these other motherfucking companies so that they don't go under. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
lot
He's
of
trying
shit
to buy us
happening in
out of
the
the
world
banking
that's
system.
not all his
Look,
fault. Does he have
this what
fault?
he
Fuck
did.
yeah.
This what he did too,
All right.
because he took
All
us
right.
out of the oil dollar, the petrol dollar, and he moved us into a new currency. What currency that is yet to be known yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't found that out.
Probably Bitcoin.
I'm still investigating.
Probably gonna be
you know what I'm saying?
Bitcoin.
He's trying to save us from the New
I
World
would
Order because the
hope
United
it'd be
States is
something
not
better.
up first. Period.
I would hope it'd be something better because there's too much dark shit you could do with Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't
Facts.
fix a problem that you created, because he could have avoided all of this if he would stop being stubborn and ignorant and listen to the people who are trying to warn him from the beginning.
Yeah, but
And
look,
then
he was
Yeah,
blame
but
on
listening
Johnny,
to
you
the
got to
everybody else.
remember that
people who
China
are
was not being honest with us.
exactly.
You
That's
can't
what he was
blame him for
listening to the
information he
dude
didn't
in
have.
China. He was listening to China's president or dictator, whoever the fuck that dude is. He thought dude was telling him the truth. He thought dude was honest with him. He should have knew
Look,
this
I
little
try to
Twinkie
be
wasn't even trying to be real with him.
bipartisan.
He trying to take over America. This nigga own 50% of America. Trump's
Yeah.
like, well,
Okay,
shit,
hold
man.
on.
Hey, I want y'all
I try to
start
be
paying us
bipartisan.
for doing shit for y'all because y'all ain't giving us no money and we're in debt. Y'all gonna help us
All
pay
right,
out our debt.
hold on, Mike.
That's the whole part.
Hold on, Mike.
He was buying us out of
Hold
debt.
on, Mike. All right, hold on. You guys know I try to be bipartisan. I try and be the devil's advocate. I could play both sides of the fence. I could be supportive. I could be, against him. But in reality, the man has only been able to work with the information he's been given. And if China, which was already pissed off because of the trade embargo, decided to withhold information, he can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't work with information he doesn't have. China was being little bitches. They were upset because of he was trying to cut the hole. Poor who you should feel bad for. You should feel bad for the people who own Wish, because the people who own Wish are just trying to make $1 to feed their families, and that's what that whole trade embargo was all about. It was all about Wish, and it was all about the Harley Davidson factory moving to China. It was all about all that. Harley Davidson I'm a motorcycle rider. Harley Davidson is an American staple. That shit is America all the way. You think Harley Davidson? You think America all the way.
Isn't that Illinois staple?
Since 1909
is.
or
I know it is because I'm from Illinois. Man.
Okay, well, let me finish what I'm saying. You guys always cutting me off, yo. You guys always cutting me off.
Go ahead.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Now, because of everything that Trump has done, Harley has had no choice but to make their parts and send them to China to be assembled over there and send them back. Like it's a shame that it's cheaper to send them somewhere else, to have them built somewhere else than to have them built right here at our home. That's a shame. You don't think that's a shame?
That is really
the thing is, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is, we put a lot of money in oil, and that shit made a lot of banksters very, very rich. And what Trump's doing, you gotta remember this. He's taking us out of that money.
That
way, them banksters is gonna go broke.
Exactly the
and
issue.
That money goes back into us. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's why the petrodollar stock market dropping and shit. You see that? You see it, right?
He's trying to take care of our economy and let the doctors do the rest. It's really not working, but I don't know.
Look at and plus, shit's all compartmentalized.
I'm not for anybody. I really
get information from certain sources because he can't trust all the sources. You know what I'm saying? And even his sources are getting misinformed sometimes, so he can't help to be wrong.
Okay, wait. Let me address the chat. Let me address the chat. Mike, hold on. Let me address the chat. Chrissy just made a good point. Chrissy said that it's like this. He stopped travel out of the country when it came to this whole coronavirus thing. But what he did immediately was like, oh my God, everybody come home. Everybody come home, which is good to a certain extent. Because you had Americans that were out there in China, and he rushed them to come home, and he didn't test them before they came home. He didn't give nobody no. I mean, he had no way of testing them. He didn't know what he was testing for. So
this is what
he rushed them to get home, and can I finish? Wait. Can I finish? Thank you. He rushed everybody to get home, without even finding out what they had or what they were, what they were contaminated with, put them back into the recirculation, and then those people are the ones that contaminated us. You know what I'm saying? The people that he rushed to get back over here. So it's not that he necessarily stopped us traveling. He brought everybody home, and that's where the situation started. And I don't know if you know this, the epicenter in the United States was California.
I wouldn't even say that, because when did all that stuff, did he start rushing our people back over here?
Oh, it was already too late. It was already mid-March. End of February, mid-March.
By that time, the shit already happened. That's what I'm telling you. Remember when?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Remember when Sheena got sick?
Yeah.
That's when the shit was here. Remember that shit they couldn't tell what she was sick from? Yeah.
That's true.
She couldn't breathe? Yeah. Shit felt like she was about to, nigga, this shit's been here since November. Dude, you gotta remember, Chinese people fly to China and back. You know what I'm saying? These guys is going on holiday. They celebrate Christmas over
now
there
that we know. What about now? Now we know what's going on. Now we know what's going on. Now we know what's happening. And Florida was under quarantine for 22 days, and it was too much for them. They started opening the beaches again. Our beaches are open again. We got people in the street again.
What's the temperature out there?
That's regardless, man. That's regardless of the temperature. We got,
bro. We
are not at the curve yet.
Flu season, bro. Flu season is flu season, bro.
We are not flattening the curve yet. It's all right, fine. So if that's the case.
You a plant,
if that's
bro.
the case, then the flu
just ain't got roots.
The flu can be. See, Mike, you're not even letting me talk. You want to talk, but you don't want to let nobody else talk. Are you though?
Yeah, everybody else can hear us. Anybody else complaining?
Listen, at the end of the day, until this shit is completely gone, no one should be leaving their houses. Now, I'm telling you that because right now I know of one person in particular that in this chat that is a medical professional. Okay? And I'm sure that if she was to get on here, she'd let you know straight up how it is that we should not be outside until we can figure out what's going on with this.
Who is that?
Until we can put a stop to it.
I thought they figured it out already. Like it's a flu.
No, but that's just it.
If it comes around,
no, it's not the flu. It's not the flu. It's not the flu, Mike. It's not the flu.
Because corona is a common cold. COVID-19 is the flu symptoms, right?
It's a variation of the flu.
It's
a variation of the flu. But then again, so was the Spanish flu, and it killed 150 million people worldwide.
That's just a
think about it.
But it's still the flu, though, bro. Like people gonna die regardless of the flu.
Call it whatever.
Every year, bro. Every year this time, niggas is gonna get sick.
I'm not saying that they're not, Mike. I'm not saying that they're not. But you need to adjust.
Allergies, flus, and motherfucking cold symptoms. Niggas ain't susceptible if you keep drinking this damn liquid milk. The motherfuckers is giving you a shit that comes from an animal. You ain't an animal like that animal. Why the fuck is you eating an animal? You should be eating what that animal eats. If you complaining about getting fat and shit, I can't get fat. Look at that animal eat. He's getting fat. Motherfucker eating grass.
I could get fat.
Nigga, what is you doing? What is you doing? There's more protein in broccoli than there is steak, bro. You know why? Because that broccoli was eaten by the steak.
Bro, don't nobody want no nasty ass shit called broccoli.
You nasty.
I'll eat me some green beans, some carrots, some motherfucking peas, and all types of other shit, bro. But you ain't gonna catch me putting no broccoli across my lips, dog. I'll eat me a fat ass salad too, but no broccoli.
Hey man.
Oh,
there's other greens out there, bro.
We got Lance coming in here. There you go. Lance, help me out, man. Lance, help me out because the ignorance is contagious, bro.
Okay,
it's not.
Help me out here, man.
Okay, let me start with this. China was not 100% with their information. That's true. That is true. But we have a group of scientists who are still currently working with the World Health Organization. They informed the White House there's something wrong in China. Wuhan, something's not right. We're trying to find out what this virus is. The White House paid it no mind. When Wuhan shut down, Russia closed its borders to China in December. The White House was warned in December. There's something going on. We ignored it. Trump, when he says he closed the travel to China, that was in January, or was it January?
No, it was January.
No, it was beginning of February.
No, it was at the end of January.
No,
it was the end of January.
Yeah.
So he didn't close. He says he stopped all travel to China. That's not true. What he did was he stopped Chinese citizens from Wuhan traveling to America. If you was an American citizen or had a family member who was an American citizen, you could still travel back and forth because there were flights leaving in and out every day, still traveling back and forth. He didn't completely close everything. He says that now, but he never did. But then he was warned.
Lance, you know what's funny?
Wait.
Okay,
Hold
go
up.
ahead.
The person in New York, the first person who had the fever, and when they discovered what it was, which is the reason we call it COVID-19, is because it was identified in December 2019. Not like Trump's people saying this is the 19th coronavirus. It's not the 19th. It's only 6. But the first person in New York who came back with the virus came from Iran. The lawyer who had it that spread it in New Rochelle came from Europe. So our first
one second, man. Where the hell is Rochelle?
China. The virus has been circulating before we knew about it, and the summer doesn't matter because it's already with summer in Australia, in Iran, in the European, the Mideast countries. They've already had it through the summer. So the summer doesn't change the virus. It's not going to be seasonal. So that's not true.
That's what I said.
Around the world, we getting summer now, but they already having summer over there. So that's not true about the summer. The sun helps, but that's not going to be. It's not seasonal like influenza and these allergies and stuff like that.
Well, I'm saying it is. I'm just saying the UV helps kill it, and
Trump
it's only
takes
like
a little bit of truth
hours.
and adds his salt and pepper to it and tries to make himself sound better. But we had documents of all of the truth. The organization, now, if you saw it, paid attention, Trump, about 3 weeks ago, he was trying to extend his pandemic program that he suspended 6 months ago. So now he put in it was supposed to be ending in April. He added a 6-month extension to it, but he was canceling it. The team we have working in the World Health Organization, he had already cut half the funding, so the team was a lot smaller, and he only did it because they were Obama people, he claims. And then we had what Obama created was a department within the White House that dealt with pandemics around the world. They coordinated with the CDC, the World Health Organization, and all the other countries' CDCs. They coordinated together. He canceled that program. So there was nobody listening with a scientific mind to the reports coming. He was letting Stephanie, whatever her name is, and these other people who had nothing to do with it. His current doctors we see in these reports now, they wasn't even getting those reports. But Trump's people were.
Yeah. But thing was though, I'm not getting my information from Trump anyways, dude. I'm getting my information from other people that was ahead of the curve. That's why I knew about this shit back in October. You know what I'm saying?
Well, back in October, there were people dying that they were being told you had the flu.
Yeah, but it wasn't the flu.
They were still failing the flu test.
Yep.
It had all the symptoms of the flu, but they didn't pass the flu test. And there was a doctor on the news talking about she knew people back last year who were dying, and they were just calling it the flu, and then they were saying they got pneumonia, and that's why they died. So they know people have been dying from around October and September to November. People were dying around the world. and they was calling it the flu. But
Hey,
we'll
you know
never
what I
actually
think though?
get those numbers.
You know what I think though? You know how it's like raining and foggy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how we have those two like weathers and shit. How that moisture's in the air.
Yeah.
Now think about this is that shit's usually like traveling from overseas and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So ain't what's saying that there ain't living organisms in them clouds and shit from that bacteria that come every year.
It's possible.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's possible.
Well, that's what I've been trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I watch a lot of weather patterns. You know the sands from Africa when they had them windstorms. You know those sands from Africa land in the Brazilian rainforest, right?
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, shit travels. So anything's possible. That's why China's claiming it didn't start in China, and they're actually tracking and breaking down how this virus mutates, and they know like the A, then there's an A1 that became a B, and what we had in America wasn't from the A strand, it was the C strand. So there's an A and a B, and tracking exactly where it started. They're working on that. China tried to say it was a military person from America.
I believe it was one of motherfucking Bill Gates people.
But you got to remember what was happening in China back in October.
Why not? This nigga has the patent on the corona and the cure. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make both of them. Why he ain't gonna make money off of them? He ain't. Hold on now.
Bill Gates just now came up on.
He stepped down from Windows. He don't own Windows no more. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife own a fucking organization where they do meds. They medicine and shit.
Listen, Bill Gates was just on MSNBC. Bill Gates was just on MSNBC. I think it was yesterday or today, and he was doing what they call quality control or disaster control. And he was saying how much money he's going to be donating to the finding the cure for this COVID-19. So I think now that him owning the rights to the coronavirus, or his family or his wife or whoever it is, I think that has blown up out of proportion, and he's being associated with all these deaths, and he's trying his best to fix that.
Well, the thing is, dude, this dude's one of them dudes that was on Isaac Cappy's list. So I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man. What up?
Do you remember back in October? Because remember, the NBA was over in China in October before the season started.
Yeah, we were doing nationals over there or some shit.
What was going on in China at that time?
It would have been their Chinese New Year, right?
No. Yeah, but remember, they were protesting China versus mainland China. Remember Hong Kong and China?
Yeah, because they were doing testing and abducting people and kidnapping people.
You can't trust much coming out of China at that time because shit was going on over there. And we know this virus has been going around for a while. How it started, we don't know. They say it wasn't scientifically created, but then they for sure they don't know. Because they say it came from a bat, but then they can't find out what animal it crossed over through to Americans. There's something in between missing, and they ain't figured that out yet.
Yeah,
they said it was a pig, it was an armadillo, and that they're not even sure of for sure.
What it is all this genetic modification that's going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't know about that.
Missing, and we ain't figured it out yet.
Hey, you want to know something about that though? On top of that, you know who else have a hand in genetic modification?
Bill Gates.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, I knew where you was going, and I fed you information to help you.
Oh, I know you did.
Whether I believe that true or not, but you know, food for thought. You know.
Oh yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yo, ain't you never brought me my brownie, Jolie?
I'm about to light up this other one, boy. I put some wax on the tip like BJ, so I just twisted it up.
Oh shit.
Hey, everybody try to smoke like BJ.
No, I usually put it on the outside. But I said, fuck it, dude. I had a whole bunch of waste, you know what I'm saying?
All right, guys. So look,
right, man. It's
let's
all
get
right.
back
You
to the
know you
topic
wanna
at hand here, guys.
smoke through the motherfucking weed.
What happened, brother?
Oh, he did it.
Let's get back to the
Clorox
topic at hand
chewable.
here, guys.
Hey, don't say
Now
guys.
fucking
Don't say guys, nigga. I ain't said but a few words tonight.
Okay. Say less. I mean, say more.
The more you know.
I'm trying to read all these little ones. I'm trying to read all these messages because we got a lot of people interacting right now, and it's kind of hard for me to read all the chat with Lance's fucking bright ass LED burn my antenna stingers light in my fucking face.
But we can
I'm
see
like
you
wearing
now.
sunglasses
What the
at
fuck
night
are
and
you, a
shit.
bumblebee?
But we can see you now. Before you,
I
we
feel
couldn't
like a
even see
fucking
you.
bumblebee, nigga.
You
Yo, this
big-ass
light
nigga.
is so bright it
Motherfucking
could
strike
burn
these
the
motherfucking
eyelids off an
paper
ant.
wings
Yo,
on
this
your
shit
ass
is
and
no.
listen
Yo,
you
I got
clap
a
down
shirt.
the motherfucking
Look,
street
this
like
isn't
this,
even full
nigga.
blast. Look, I
Fucking
got a
big ass
shirt
looking
over it,
bumblebee.
nigga. If I turn this shit on, I look like I'm telling scary stories and shit.
Now,
Fuck
oh,
out of
we
here.
can
This
really
is dumb
see
break.
you.
You got a white shirt over it?
Yeah.
Hey, you should put like
I put a
a
white
green shirt. A green shirt or some shit,
I
bro.
put a white tee over it, and that shit is still hella bright. I still had to put on sunglasses. But when I take this bitch off, look. Wow.
We're gonna call you Honey Nut
Lights. Yo, this
Cheerio.
is dumb bright.
My nigga, your ass is trying to get a fucking tan like Mister. You gonna be next fucking
I don't know about you.
bumblebee ass
Listen,
nigga up in this
I can
bitch.
catch a tan in front of the refrigerator, my nigga. You don't even know. This shit is serious.
You
30 watts is a problem for me.
ass nigga.
30 watts. But yo, so okay, so now we're living in an age where obviously ignorance is key. Everyone has a major key. I feel like Khaled right now. Major key alert. Our president is stupid. That goes without saying. Even people who support him have to agree that
myself
the
personally,
motherfucker
like,
cannot talk without.
I have to make a comment on some shit you said earlier, Smallz, when you said he's just now starting to show us his level of stupidness. Nah, fuck that, dog. He's been done showed us his level of stupidness before he even became fucking president, when he up in his goddamn campaign speeches talking about grab a bitch by the pussy and shit. Nigga, that's a whole nother level of fucking stupidness.
Hey, you guys do take this shit out of context too much.
Hey, listen.
Y'all motherfuckers be going with the lead narrative that y'all motherfuckers don't even know where it came from.
With what came from?
First of all, I know where that came from. They were on a bus. They were.
That was an old clip.
They were getting onto a bus.
It had nothing to do with the campaign. That was just an old clip from.
No, nothing at all.
But it just came out.
They started playing that shit during his campaign and shit, bruh. So I don't give a fuck, yo. That's a whole level of stupidness right fucking there alone, yo. Why the fuck are you walking around as a grown ass man talking about grabbing bitches by the pussy, fam?
Because he was
First
living
off,
that.
he
was actually.
What he was doing? How much you got paid as a grown ass man? You should have respect for a motherfucking female.
Wait. Let me just address something right now. You over here mad because he's talking about grabbing females by the pussy, but you just called a bunch of women bitches. How is that any different?
He ain't running for president. BJ ain't running for president.
If he wanted, on the real. Hey, but thing is,
well, that's
he's talking about
like, realistically, I shouldn't have called them bitches. I should have
you know
called
where
them
that shit came from, right?
But that's
it was when he was talking
there
to
right
dude.
now.
They were talking about
Like,
Miss
I'm
America
just trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you hit a whole nother level of fucking stupidness when you talking about that shit, bruh.
You gotta grab him by the pussy.
Too many people talking. Yeah, there's too many people talking at once.
No, but Lance is listening to me. He ain't listening to BJ.
I hear both of y'all.
Well, I can't listen to everybody. What about people in the chat? They want to listen to everybody.
Come on, Smallz. You gotta learn how to multitask, bro. The weed ain't working right for you or something.
The difference between him saying grab girls by the pussy.
I'm not thinking about me.
And BJ calling women bitches. BJ ain't running for president.
Well, the other guy's already the president. True. You know what I'm saying? He's just running for re-election.
Like, I honestly shouldn't even be calling females bitches, you know what I'm saying? Because that's disrespectful as hell. But at the same time, like, you hit a whole another level of fucking stupidness as a grown-ass man, knowing that you're getting ready to run for fucking president, talking about out here grabbing females by the fucking pussy and shit.
But wait,
you got to be the dumbest son of a bitch in the world.
Back to the subject at hand, that Trump is stupid.
But that's just what they're saying, BJ. old video. That was an
See who
old
he's
sound
firing
clip of
today, right?
something that was
Regardless of whether
taken
it
out
was
of
an old
context.
clip or not, yo, you hit a whole nother level of fucking stupidness right there. So like, as motherfuckers are trying to say he just now starting to show his levels of stupidness. Fuck no, dog. You've been beyond past starting to show your levels, nigga. You full-fledged just retarded. Like you need to be in a
Smallz,
fucking wheelchair
and
retarded.
iterate,
That's
hey,
how
to
fucking
iterate
dumb
on
he
what
is
you were
right now.
saying. Hey, since it was taken out of context, how much context it was taken out of is if it was just me and you, BJ, talking personally, kicking the bobos. You feel me?
Yeah.
How you gonna talk? We gonna talk like how we feel, but,
Hey,
at the same time, we're gonna be judging ourselves because we know you judging what we say.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're not in his like state of position to where we're able to be able to run for president and have these people that look at us as
He wasn't at that time.
real big person. You know what I'm saying? We just some basically nobodies in this world. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Trump.
But look, you gotta remember, he was hanging out with somebody that was an op,
even
bro.
look at us differently for saying some shit like that. Like,
but you gotta remember,
like Trump, you have to realize, like, you just hit a whole nother level of fucking stupidness saying some shit like that in public in front of millions of people.
Hey, BJ. Like I said, the crying game real, bro. No homo, but how would you introduce yourself to a female that you didn't know was a dude? Huh?
First off,
okay,
you just sit there and talk to a person, because when you're sitting there talking to a person, you can obviously tell if it's a dude by the voice first off, and then you sit there and just look at the motherfucking throat. You know what I'm saying? If you got what looks like a goddamn golf ball in your shit, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You talking about you sick and you got a sore throat and shit? No, bitch.
Hey, you should watch the crying game, bro.
There's key things that
No
you
homo.
can look for in a person, you know what I'm saying, to tell if they're male or female, bruh. Like, you ain't just got to run around grabbing them by their shit.
Lance, tell him that shit will learn you something, man. You got to watch the crying game, BJ. Niggas be sucking dick and all that shit, bro. No homo. We ain't even got to keep going on this subject, but that's what they do, bro. They don't give a fuck if you know they're a dude or not. They try and get fucked in the ass, bro.
Well, wait. Back
hey,
to
and that's
Trump
when you tell them, like, straight up, like, yo, look, I don't give a fuck that you into that, you know what I'm saying? But that's just not my personal preference, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go holler at somebody else. That's all you have to hit them with, bruh.
Hey, I'm not that what in the butt guy. I'm shit. If it ain't in the cool,
hey, like I said, you know what I'm saying? If they come shit like that, just straight up hit them with, hey, yo, that ain't my personal preference, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go holler at somebody else. I don't knock you for that, but that's just not me. That's just how you straight up have to hit a motherfucker with. You know what I'm saying? Try to be respectful.
I have a bunch
not
of
hurt
gay
their
friends.
feelings, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, let a motherfucker know, like, yo, that's just not something I'm into.
Hey, but down there in Florida is where they be giving you guys that gay water. I mean, that gay frog water and shit. You know what I'm saying? It should be turning niggas gay.
Man, like,
I'm having issues right now.
Look,
I'm trying to find something
stupid.
in my computer I want to play.
You see who he's trying to release today? He's trying to replace this guy, Alex Azar. He was the guy who was in charge before he put Mike Pence in charge.
Oh, shit.
Now, this guy, Trump's people, now this is Trump's people who appointed him, he had hired to deal with this pandemic information that's coming out. You know who he used as his doctor for his reference to get all of these notes? His friend whose only medical training was he was a dog breeder.
A dog breeder?
That's who was getting, when I was telling you that all of this information was coming and nobody was transmitting it and translating it into intelligence for Trump to read, he had a dog trainer in charge. Now, Trump is blaming this guy, but this is Trump's guy.
Yeah.
I'm
know what I mean?
appalled, dog. And this is what I'm saying, yo. You done hit the full level of retardation that you need to be put in a motherfucking wheelchair and put in a mental home.
You know, this is like Mr.
Why the fuck would you hire somebody that has no medical experience except for being a dog
with a
breeder?
hole in it when he could have just had Pancho roll up the blunt and not get a hole in it. They give it to the other brother, that got a hole in it. You can't get mad at anybody. It's your own damn fault. Roll your own shit.
Real shit. That's why I sit here and roll my own shit myself,
Right.
man.
You know what I mean? You can't get mad at the
Anything I
next
fucked up, I know I fucked it up. I ain't blaming that shit on nobody else.
But that's the point of being president. You heard what he said a couple
we
months
can't
ago.
help if a paper is stronger than a fucking blunt.
When they asked the president, doesn't the buck stop with you? He said, no, the buck stops with everybody.
Yeah.
It's everybody that has to make this decision on what the fuck I want done.
He takes
That's
zero
who the buck lands on.
responsibility. You know what I mean? He ask somebody's opinion and he'll say, go with it. And if it's wrong, he said, I don't know why they did that. That's not my fault.
Right.
You know, but this is our president. I knew our president.
He goofy as hell, bro.
That's the link to come into the StreamYard. You can come in and join us. I can't even talk with people talking over me. I'm trying to get to the people in the chat, guys. Hold on 1 second.
You good, man?
The link that I just put up is for the link to join into the StreamYard. I put it up for Todd, but I put it up for anybody who wants to join in. Anybody who's new to the channel, that's how you do it.
Damn, man.
Right here.
You hear him bashing
What's
Trump
up? Tell
over
him,
here,
Todd.
bro?
Todd's a Trump supporter.
Huh.
You know, you can't just be
Hell
talking
yeah.
about
Hey, I ain't
I
really
just
a
said
Trump
everything,
supporter. I just have a few fucking acknowledgements on what this dude's doing for us. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna vote for him
don't
again
see
too.
it. You don't see it, but obviously some people do. You know what I'm saying?
But what's good, everybody?
Shit.
All right, Todd, what you got to say about this?
I am not saying a damn thing.
He's like, I don't want to lose friends.
I think
I'm not saying a motherfucking word. I said, what's up?
Yo, right now, what I'm doing, hold on. So being that
I
you're not
just said
saying
what
that,
I'm
let me
saying.
take
I'm
this
gonna
time
vote for him
to
again.
say
That's all I'm
something
gonna
real
say.
quick. I'm downloading a video right now, so we could do. I'm downloading a video right now, so we could do like a little intermission, and cooler heads can prevail, and we could relax a little, roll something up. It's a little 5-minute interlude. You know what I'm saying? Roll something up and get the next round of blunts going, so we can fucking relax and talk about something else. Because there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anger going around, and that's not what this channel is about, man. We're supposed to be zen here. We talk about topics, and we're supposed to be open minded. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So while we're here right now, everybody that's in the room right now, if you haven't already done it, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that like button and share this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe to the channel and share me on all social media. Instagram, Twitter, fucking Facebook. What else they got out there? Local Space. I don't give a fuck. Put me on there. Fuck. Share that shit.
Now watch next week. Trump, he ain't do no press
I'm
conference.
blind as a fucking bat, yo. I need glasses, man.
But next week we're gonna hear all kind of crap about this guy Alex Azars, and it's gonna be all his
Bye,
fault.
Christy. Bye, Amanda. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I
for
know
coming.
one thing. I'm not taking no facts.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, yo. I'm on here almost every night at the same time.
Y'all motherfuckers get sick next
And
year.
usually it's a lot more lighthearted than this conversation. We don't usually be like this.
Smallz
This
is the only
is
one
just
who's having
some
a
real
problem. He just
aggressive
tried to talk
frustration
over
shit
us
right
and
now that's going on.
No, it's not aggressive. It's informative. Everybody give their opinions, and then you just dwell on everything you hear and go back, check your facts, and see what you believe. You can believe what you want to believe, but the facts are the facts, and you just got.
I don't know what look you're talking about.
Well, I'm just saying, what's your ideas? You gotta listen to both sides of the story. We listen to you. You listen to us. Right. If you didn't like having that little short debate, because that's what it was, then you shouldn't talk about politics on your channel, bro.
I don't mind that at all, but I think that if in a debate you have to allow people to talk. I just think that in a debate you have to allow people to talk. You can't just bogart opinion on someone, and then like right now I'm talking, you sit in there waiting for me to finish talking like everybody else does with you. You want to cut in and chop it up and da da da. And I get it. You're excited and you want your point heard. I understand that, angry black man. That's what it's all about.
I ain't
but you
angry.
gotta let other people talk, man.
It's not that.
You gotta let other people get in there and get their opinions out.
Hey, all I said
Not
is
you.
word.
You.
Your
You're the
word
whitehead.
coincides.
You don't count.
It's not that you're not understanding the words. The words
Todd is
really
here.
when it
Todd
hits
is
you
here
and
for
shit,
affirmative
and
action.
that shit don't even happen, so you can't really pay attention. It's you getting confused because you're paying attention to three things at once when you should only be focused
Right.
on the topic. And the topic is us. We're not having a conversation with the chat until we're talking. You know what I'm saying?
Got cold. I had to turn my fan off.
Right there, you go. That's some knowledge for you right there. You see that? Everybody
Exactly.
says that. Oh, it's hot. You can't get the flu in the heat. Well, that's because this ain't the fucking flu.
Well, the niggas are already
we got countries on the border of the equator. The equator that doesn't exist, right, Mike?
The equator is the belt where the sun and the moon go. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Isn't that's what the equator is?
See,
the equator is the closest point on Earth.
That's when the whole flat Earth thing comes into play. You see? You see how that does make a difference?
What are you talking about?
You got two sisters. You got two sisters getting ready to kung fu your asses right now.
You can't be afraid.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
Earth,
it does make a difference because the equator is the hottest place of the Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where the sun and the moon go.
Well, they don't see it as the same thing as we see it as.
They sit on it and it circles around. There's no other spot that it can go. It just stays in that. That's why it's a sand area in that little section on the Earth. You know what I'm saying? When that sun goes around on the Earth spot, it's a sand spot. That's what it is. That's why the deserts are the hottest spots in the world.
No,
right?
That's not true.
So
we have deserts in America and we're not on the equator.
It's so hard to take you
but
serious.
We're not on that part of the equator.
We're not
you know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
equator.
That's where Ecuador is. If we were in Ecuador, we'd be in the equator, right? Because that's what it is, right? Ecuador, equator. That's where it gets its name from.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. But that's not only because deserts aren't only at the equator. The equator is considered the closest point to the sun because the Earth is round, and so if you hold the ball, the edge that's close,
it's straight up.
So that's the equator. That's
how you can tell if it's 12 o'clock because it's the equator. Yeah.
No, that's not how we tell it's 12 o'clock anymore.
No, that's how we tell it's 12 o'clock. If that motherfucker's straight above you, man, it's 12 o'clock. I'm telling you right now.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
No, it's 12 o'clock over you.
12 o'clock somewhere. Lunchtime somewhere.
That's why they call them time zones, though. That's the whole point of having a time zone. It's different times when the sun is in that zone. You know what I'm saying? It's the dartboard. You're just throwing the dart. You know what I'm saying?
Time zones had nothing to do with the sun.
What up?
Time zones have nothing to do with the sun.
It has everything to do with the sun.
You see what Amanda wrote?
That's how a watch works, dude.
I didn't like him on The Apprentice either.
You need to listen.
How does the sundial work? How does the sundial work?
Because you know why? Because your watch says 12 o'clock. And originally 12 o'clock was high noon, right?
Which when the sun was high as it is at noon. Because that's where the sun is at high noon. It's right there.
Okay. Listen.
I'm here.
Yeah.
High noon in New York is not high noon in Chicago. Okay. The reason the reason why we have time zones is because when people started traveling by trains and stuff like that, if the train was supposed to arrive at your station at high noon, then it's high noon, right? Now, as it's traveling and it gets to the next station, now that next station is high noon already passed. So you can't have them there high noon. So that's why they started going by the clock. High noon here is this time zone. When that train travels, you got to go by your watch, not by the sun no more. You can't say high noon no more because as people traveled further, you was missing and being off time because you were following the sun.
You know why, right? Because they were either traveling with time or with the sun, or back in time away from the sun.
So you
know what I'm saying? That's like going into the future and the past. Okay, we're not talking about time traveling, Lance. We're talking about going in the train.
Time zones.
I know, but you're talking about riding in the train and going to the. Say we go to California, right? Now it's gonna say I gotta make it to California at 12 o'clock, high noon, whatever you want to call it. Now I always got to get on the train at 5 o'clock over here in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So for me to get there, it's gonna take 6 hours. If I was going in that direction from that direction to this direction, from say California to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It's from 12 o'clock to would be like 7 o'clock at night, you know what I'm saying? Or 7 o'clock in the morning, because I'll be traveling at night today.
Well, it all depends on how
I'm going, but I'm going
that is a good point.
To the time, you know what I'm saying? And then that time, I gotta add the time zones of the hours. So you have to add every hour, every time zone you go to.
That's why I just said the time zones have nothing to do with the sun.
I know that. If you're traveling with the sun, you're traveling with the time zone. You're traveling with noon. You're traveling with the noon. You can't not travel with the sun if you're going towards east to west. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. We have to move to travel with the sun. You have to travel at the same speed.
So I was just getting ready to say, like, I understand where you're coming from, Buddha, but how are you going to make it all the way to the next state before the sun does is my question, unless you're on a plane.
That's the whole point of, I was going to say that, because you don't have to get on a train. You can get on a plane, that way you're moving faster.
Okay.
He used train as his metaphor. I wouldn't use it because it gets fucked up.
I didn't use train. I didn't use train as a metaphor. I use trains as a fact, because that's why we started with time zones, because of train travel back in the 1700s.
Yeah,
that's
but I'm talking.
That's not a metaphor.
Well, we had sundials and shit. That's why I'm like, well, we had sundials way before we had trains. We weren't using it for that. Come on now. The sun is.
That's why I said time zones have nothing to do with sun. That's what I said. Time zones have nothing to do with the sun.
I said you could tell what time it is because of the sun in that time zone.
That's not true either.
No, look at if it's 12 over here.
Outside,
I can tell that it's 2 or 1 over there, right?
And tell me what time it is by the sun.
You said what?
At high noon tomorrow, go outside and see if the sun is directly over you.
It will be. It's 12 o'clock. Why wouldn't it be?
Go outside. Prove it. Make a video.
Dude, the sun travels this way. Why would it be over me if I'm not over in the equator, dude?
You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
I'm talking about it's going to be in the time zone. The shit will be at the highest point in front of me.
Okay.
That's where the time zone is. The sun's in the highest point in front of me. It won't get no higher than that. You know what I'm saying? It's going like this. You feel me? It's going out of my perspective. That's what that is a perspective, because you're seeing a distant thing that you're perspecting from a ground-based object. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A plane, if you will. Now, as the thing moves over the plane, if you will, you observe it through time zones. Like at 1 o'clock, it's here. You know what I'm saying? 2 o'clock is here. 3 o'clock is here. Then at 7 o'clock, it's gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how
sundial works.
Sundial works. Yeah.
Right.
So this is how we explain it.
And your watch doesn't match a sundial anymore.
No, because a watch isn't a watch. It's not a sundial.
and they don't match no more. That's what I said. They don't match up no more.
Hey,
my mom actually has a sundial in her backyard, and it actually works pretty goddamn well.
It works.
It's maybe a minute or two off.
Then she's probably got it in the wrong direction or something.
She didn't put it there. When she bought the house, showed the people that had it before had fucking built a little concrete slab out of little pieces of rock, and then put the sundial on top of it.
Well, you could make a sundial say anytime you want. You just move the
we haven't
numbers.
never moved it,
You just have to move the numbers around when you set the sundial where you put 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock.
we've never moved it because it's already concreted down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you can make a sundial say what you want it to say.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna match the time that the sun is over the equator. It's gonna match the time the sun is over you.
Yeah, her sundial is only like 2 minutes faster than her actual phone time.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Before we go any further, I just got a message from 2 people who are new in the channel tonight, and they said they're both in New York. And they're both losing friends left and right. We both lost a friend just recently. Actually, I don't know if I told you, Amanda, if you're still here, and Chrissy, Tiger died, and Tiger died from the coronavirus. The virus that Buddha Mike says is just a flu.
No, was the shit? Was your friend milk? Like he drink bovine milk?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Well, hey, it's all based on your health, dude. You eat healthy, you ain't gotta worry about it. You eat that fast food junk, what you think you're gonna do? Drop. Shit ain't healthy, ain't got no nutrients. You gotta eat nutrients. There's your vitamins and nutrients. You can be as healthy looking as you want.
There was people in here who have lost family members. And part of the debate was that the coronavirus doesn't exist. It's just a glorified flu. And
Who said that? I didn't say that.
Who said that? People. So
I said the flu like this.
Well, Mike said.
The thing is, look, how many people died of malaria last year?
What?
How many people died of malaria last year?
I don't know. I never looked that up.
You don't know the fact?
I don't
Only
know.
80,000 people died of malaria last year. How many people died of this stuff this year? In the United States. This is where we're getting the statistics from.
How many people died with? Of what?
Of this flu-like symptom virus that we got. How many people died of it so far?
That they keep count of now, or how many they know for sure? There's 2 different numbers.
How many that they did? All right, how many didn't die from other diseases that could be linked to COVID-19? How many of them actually died of COVID-19?
Well, they don't know yet because a lot of people who died, who failed, who didn't diagnose as the flu, and they just called it pneumonia or something else, or had heart-related problems. So they don't know for sure how many of those are, because if they don't have samples to test months later, they can't prove it one way or another. So there's a lot of people who died who we're not sure of exactly how they assumed they knew, but they don't really know 100% for sure now. Because they just found those 2 people in California who died, and the autopsies, they still had samples and they retested it. So they actually had the virus back in early January, and that's when they died, but they might have had it 3 weeks before, which takes you into December. And they never traveled because back in January, we were only testing people who traveled to China. That's it. Wasn't testing nobody else. If you traveled to China, you got tested. Other than that, you was just sick. So, that's what was happening. So now they're trying to backtrack and look at different things, and that's why they keep talking about doing this contact tracing. So if somebody's sick now, they want to know everybody you've been around for the last 21 days, because then they might isolate where it might have started at in your cluster, and where that person been, and where that person been, and where that person been. People try to say
crazy. You mentioned contact tracing. They did that when AIDS first came out. Remember when AIDS first came out?
And they were doing that. Remember, it was originally a Haitian thing. Then it was a gay thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then it became a drug addict thing. So you know what I mean? So
because they started sharing needles.
Right. So, sometimes the first report is just a preliminary report, and you can't go by the first thing they tell you, which is why our president is annoying because you don't wait for all of the facts to come out.
Yeah, that's what I have a problem with.
Things seem shiny. We don't need a cheerleader as a president. We need somebody to give us facts, not a cheerleader. The facts, we're grown folks. We can handle facts.
We can handle the truth. If you don't think we can handle the truth, you need to go because obviously you can't handle the truth.
Right. There are people dying. And, when this first started, everybody was saying, oh, people die from the flu all the time. Yes, but there's a lot of people who die from the flu because they refuse to go get a vaccination as well.
You know what I'm saying?
If there's something I could take, that might could help me live longer, I'm going to try it. I'm willing to do it. But, these people don't believe in none of that. There's religious people who say God is going to take care of it. That's your belief. That's fine too. But I believe God created people smarter than me that could create something to help me. You know what I mean? So
and you gotta remember they could also create opposite.
There's people who believe. But you can't compare one thing to another. It's apples and oranges. And if people are dying and it's very contagious, you have to take this serious. It's something that's very, very serious. And it's not.
Hold on, let Smallz talk real quick.
Yeah, Smallz.
Go ahead.
I just got a message. Well, Panda had already told me this, but I just got a message from the girls that are here, Amanda and Chrissy. And Amanda was telling me that Central Park is a hospital right now. It's a mobile hospital. And the Kingsbridge Armory, they turned it into a hospital. The Kingsbridge Armory is basically where the Army used to keep all their weapons and shit in the Bronx. And they shut it down and they made it into something else. And now they just turned that into a mobile hospital too. Now I know for sure, being that Panda's brother's a nurse out there, Panda's brother was just talking to us the other day telling us they have to reuse their fucking masks because they don't even have enough respirators for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ugly out here.
Yeah,
that's why we need to find that.
Ugly. It's ugly. The situation is really ugly.
Hey, Lance, we need to get those masks from Contagion, man. Motherfuckers that had recirculators and filters and everything.
Yeah.
Whole face plate.
See.
No, I'm talking about it was whole helmet. That shit was a whole helmet mask.
My wife used to say I was crazy because I used to tell her when I moved to Florida and I got my shed and all of that there, I was going to start building me a go bag with the mask, respirators, and have all of that shit just for a day like this. And they used to all laugh and say, yeah, you're going to be a prepper. I'm like, okay. One day, I guess I'm a little bit late. That's why I don't leave my house right now.
I swear, though.
Hey, but really the only people that should be wearing a mask are people that are sick, you know what I'm saying? Because the ones who aren't wearing the shit, if you keep breathing in all that carbon dioxide, dude, all you're going to do is get sick down the line, dude, because you're breaking down your immune system.
The reason why everybody should wear a mask is because the fact is you don't know you're sick. You don't know you have it. You're asymptomatic, and you could be passing it on and not knowing.
Everybody.
Which is why which is why they want these people to do do tracing, because there was somebody asymptomatic who passed it on to somebody, and that's what we got to find out.
That brings back to the thing where I was talking about how everybody be traveling when it's all foggy and shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? People breathing in that shit.
Yeah,
everybody's getting sick before. That's when people get actually get sick, when you breathing in all that damn fucking air and shit that ain't fucking actual air. They made movies about it called The Fog, right? Shit came around killing niggas. Yeah, you see it, obviously. Motherfucking pirates kill niggas. You swear it was some old time plague shit, right? No, it's just some unseen disease. That's what that shit was a metaphor for.
They're telling me that New York is so bad, the stores are only letting one person at a time inside to go shopping.
Oh yeah, I can tell
That
you right
makes
now.
sense because you gotta spray them
Listen,
down and
that's
fucking
crazy.
take temperatures.
Yo, Smalls, I ain't never been proud of these gray hairs in my life now. Because I could go to the supermarket early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Man
ain't
said
got to
he's
wait
proud of his
online. I
gray hairs
just got to
because he
get
go
up
to the
at
supermarket
6
early in the morning.
I do my grocery shopping early. I just take my hat off as ID, like, yo. You know?
Sam's Club right now is doing hero hour from 6 to 7 o'clock. And when people come in, it's only first responders and nurses and stuff like that. And
Yo,
they get a round of applause when they walk into the building.
New York is right now in New York. I got people who are tweeting or messaging each other. Yo, I found a Chinese store that's open. Get Chinese food. There's very few spots open. So now everybody
I
has.
just went to the Chinese store tonight.
Yeah, ain't none
I just
around
ate
here.
Chinese food tonight, and it took me an hour to find a Chinese restaurant that was open.
They're not open. The 99-cent stores are all closed. They're not open. You know, there's a lot of stuff is closed. I got 2 bodegas on my corner. They take turns opening. There's one open this week, one open next week. They switching up. It's crazy.
Got restock. Got restock and spray.
My bodega gets bread every other day. He don't get bread every day. I got mail once a week. I get mail once a week.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're saying that you're right. All the supermarkets are closing and shit.
Hey, them niggas supposed to travel no matter what.
Hey, you know what it is? My building is the end of the route for my area.
Yeah.
Now he moves so slow, he don't make it to the end of his route and he go home. So
That's crazy.
Somebody was going back and forth personally with your sister.
So once a week we get a mailbox full.
Oh! It might have been. MK was joking around, and it might have been taken out of context. MK is our resident troll. He likes to pick on people and stuff, but yeah, it might have been taken out of context. There's nobody would ever talk to Amanda no crazy way with me. I'm never gonna let that happen. Not at all.
However,
Chrissy, I know you guys are up there in the front lines, and I know, man, I know it's rough out there right now. I know. I feel you. I really do. My girlfriend's brother's a nurse out there, and he's been telling me some crazy shit too, yo. I'm worried about my family. You know, I got Maritza out there still.
You see the buses in New York, you don't even get on the front no more.
I got it, Chrissy, yo. I got this. I got this.
Yo, I gotta go. See ya.
I got it, Chrissy. I promise. I'm not gonna let nobody talk to your sister crazy.
We're talking about my sister.
Yeah.
Ooh, what happened?
All right, Todd. I'll catch you later, bro.
Hey, we getting on the game? You know it's free to play right now for multiplayer, man. We can get Panda in there.
MK Ultra.
No. Hold on. I'm in the middle of trying to address something. MK, the girl that came in, Amanda Barbosa, she said she came in because she needed a laugh. She knows I'm a comedian, and she thought that this was going to be a funny channel. I neglected to tell her that we were having a serious discussion tonight, and I forgot to tell her that this is not how we normally are. Normally, we in here joking around and bugging out and laughing and all that.
Just didn't get
because
there
it's
yet.
such a serious conversation. Huh?
We get to laughing later.
Yeah. Usually it takes about an hour and a half, couple of splits before we start cracking jokes and laughing and all that. So, just so that you guys know that's how it is. That's how this channel is. I apologize. I didn't let you guys know that it was not a serious discussion tonight. Normally we do crack jokes and all that stuff, but tonight was a serious discussion and it kind of got out of hand. Everybody has their opinions. They're gonna voice them, and you're not gonna agree with what everybody got to say. And I understand that, because trust me, I don't agree with half of the shit that goes on here, but I gotta let it happen because I have to be bipartisan. This is an open discussion. I can't call it an open discussion if I'm gonna pick sides.
I mean, I see it like this. If somebody doesn't like the opinion somebody says, join in and share your opinion. Because you might have
That's exactly what I want.
You might have knowledge that we don't know, so share it with us and enlighten us. Because you might be 100% right on something somebody else didn't know. And the Bible says, be fruitful. Your knowledge is your fruit. Share it.
And each one
it might be batshit crazy at the same time, but we'll let you know if it's batshit crazy. You might be telling the truth too, but your opinion counts, so share it.
That was some real talk shit, Lance.
So the only thing we could do is then judge for ourselves, right? Sometimes you might get our judgment, our honest opinion, or sometimes you might get somebody just saying some shit off just to say some shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them, but I don't think Lance is. I didn't say you was one of them either, BJ, but you act like I did. I ain't saying Smallz one. I'm saying there's people out there that like that, bro. Don't look at me like
not give a fuck. I ain't gonna flex. I ain't got no reason to.
Hey,
I be talking out the left side of my ass sometimes just because.
Yeah, I was supposed to have some edibles today, man.
Hey, but look,
I didn't get my delivery.
You already know. Damn. Hey, you already know, BJ. I'll tell you if I'm bullshitting. Shit. Tell you when I'm serious. You know what I'm just when we cracking jokes. Everybody know we cracking jokes. Shit, you know.
I was just throwing a point.
No, I'll play. You know what I'm saying? No, we cool.
I was just throwing my point out there. Like
I don't hold shit my chest unless the shit. You know
just be talking about some shit, even though I don't know what I'm talking about.
Already.
Hey, there's no reason to motherfucking flex on this channel, yo.
What's up, though, Smallz?
So we need the song? We need the song?
Yeah, I need a drink.
I needed that shit an hour ago.
No, I said catch us up on the chat.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I got a little bit of everything going on right now.
Yeah, Mike been
blazing. Let me throw
back.
the song on one time while I get myself together here.
Yeah, move.
Smoking with Smallz, 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 smoking with. Keep smoking it, hey, keep smoking it, 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 keep smoking it.
All right, guys. We needed that. We needed that. Little interlude, just a little interlude. You know what I'm saying? Let you guys know that we're still here. What we're gonna do? Yeah, I probably will jump on the game. Let me find out if Panda wants to jump on the game. What do you think, babe?
I know you see that, Buddha. It ain't that blue one. It's that black one.
You still wake up, man. Don't wake her up if she sleep, bro.
Yo, Smallz, when y'all ain't come on yesterday, I had to call Mister. I'm like, you ain't ride down south and kidnap him this time, did you?
Damn.
Nah, he didn't kidnap me. I was too tired, yo. I made these steaks on the grill, on the skillet, and the steaks were literally the size of my fucking head. And after I ate them shits, yo, I got the itis so bad. I was like, you know what? Fuck live, and I fell asleep. And then I woke up and it was midnight, and I'm like, oh man, let me at least go on the game and shit. Let niggas know I'm still alive.
Yeah, I started playing the game a little bit, but you know, I was kind of confused.
Now I'm dealing with some shit from my fucking internet people because we upgraded our speed to the 1 gig and we still haven't gotten our fucking router, and we've been calling them every day like, yo, what the fuck, man? We put the order in on the 19th. Today's the 20-something. Today's 25th. What, 26 now?
25th. Today's my brother's birthday. I know.
And we still haven't gotten our fucking router, yo. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, they blame coronavirus for everything.
That's what they're doing. They're blaming the coronavirus.
Amazon.
They said we should have it by the 29th.
You pay for
if we
Amazon
have it by the 29th,
Prime,
then my speed will be faster.
And they tell you it's in stock, will be delivered. And then once you go to the checkout, then they send you an email saying, due to the coronavirus, all deliveries are delayed after you pay for shit.
Oh, they so ratty bastards.
You know, it's really fucked up. I ordered an ink cartridge from my printer, and at first it said it was gonna be 3 days, and then it said 2 weeks, and I canceled that bitch.
Yeah, that's what
I
Amazon's
swear to
doing.
God, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and pick one up. All right, guys. So
I ordered one of them UV light wands.
I need one of them too, yo.
Type C to kill viruses, not regular UV. It's got to be a UV.
Yeah. You gotta have Type C
that kills the virus, not that black
What's
light
up,
with
Karen?
glow sticks on.
For real, you might as well make your own shit with LED strips and shit. Shit, you can buy Type C, bro.
No, but
I like all the pretty colors.
You know what the wand you use it for, right? When you go outside, you come back in, you take your mask off, you wipe it with the wand and clean it. Make sure you know, so you don't have to scrub it and ruin it. Now you use the wand, you clean your mask, clean your jackets, just wipe it all off.
The UV, the Type C UV light is supposed to be the only thing that really kills the coronavirus on material and shit.
Right.
Watch. These raggedy motherfuckers gonna come up with something talking about, oh yeah, we fixing to just shoot this motherfucker up into the sky and hit all of us with this motherfucking giant UV whatever C shit the fuck it is and kill this shit, nigga. And it's gonna fuck around and kill us all with this goddamn 5G shit.
Hey,
I had a feeling
I'm high.
I ain't never heard somebody put so many conspiracies together before in my life. That nigga put every conspiracy that he's spoken about on this bitch together and said this one big ass conspiracy.
Hey, he says it, bro.
Too much.
That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth, BJ. You know it. Hey, it's called Project Bluebeam, by the way.
UV light gonna take away the coronavirus and fuck that this 5G shit and Bill Gates and all them bitches. Like, I think it just went off on everything that we talk about all at once.
Hey, bro. Hey, them flu shots. Watch. Motherfuckers who get
and Area 52 is just a meat locker.
I never get a flu shot. Ever.
Nigga, I ain't had a flu shot since motherfucking kindergarten, my nigga.
Right.
I ain't never been sick.
Got me fucked
My
up.
kid ain't either.
Yeah.
Look, if I get sick,
Yeah,
my remedy is to drink hot water.
That's just the way it tracks.
Say, sit my ass in bed, take shit, healthy shit, drink lots of water.
Hey, realistically, Buddha, look into some shit called silver water, bro. Look into that shit, man. That shit really be working.
Oh, I already know about that shit. Hey, I seen this shit. But it's a machine that costs like $600, bro. I'm gonna spend it on my next.
I'm about to go get one myself. Hey, cause
alkalines the water all
when my house burnt down, bro. My brother went to motherfucking throw some shit on the fire, bro. One of the butane cans in the motherfucking closet exploded, dog. Burnt his whole motherfucking arm up. Gave his ass 3rd-degree burns, G. He was pouring silver water on that shit for like 2 weeks, dog. And that whole shit was healed within like 3 weeks, bro.
Hey, your brother work in the army or something?
Huh?
What? All right.
You said what?
No more. Say that. I said your brother work in the army or something.
Nah, he.
But I said say less.
He just knows a lot of people, man, that really just get into this shit. Like the one dude that he used to paint with, bro. This motherfucker right here, G. I'm surprised the government ain't came off this nigga yet, bro. He's so motherfucking into this conspiracy shit. Like he is so he knows like anything and everything about anything out here, bro. Like that has to do with anything conspiracy. Like this man knows more about conspiracy shit than any person I've ever met in my life, dude.
That's how you know he ain't right. Until the government comes for him, he ain't right. Once you hit the right note, the government come get you.
Bro, like this dude, he's some serious shit. Like he be talking about a lot of the same shit Buddha be talking about.
Well, Buddha's calling from an undisclosed location right now. So, see, he just went blacked out.
Buddha's not no undisclosed location.
He's scrambling his location right now.
Yeah.
He only wishes he could.
He's using his LPN.
Hey, all he's doing is he's going over to the wall and pulling that motherfucking dial up out the wall, nigga.
He's spinning his clock.
Hey, I swear to God, boy. Hey, hold up, man. Let me get that rotating phone out right quick. Let me hit that 0.
Hold on. Did you
Wait for
just
this
say
bitch to
he's
come all the
winding
way
his
back
clock?
around. Hit that 0 again. Wait for that bitch to come all the way back around. Okay, now I got the
No,
operator.
I think it said he's
Will you
winding
be
his
calm?
clock. Yeah, that's
Okay,
funny as shit.
1 second, yo. Let me put you on hold so I can try to get you this fucking person, even though you got a nigga breaking in your house getting ready to shoot you in the fucking face. Damn, Buddha. Upgrade your shit, nigga. That's the only reason the government ain't found you yet. The fucking 60
had my
said they want
Wi-Fi
their
on.
shit back.
I had my Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, you forgot.
Wi-Fi off my ass, nigga. You just plug the dial up back in. We fixed to hear some here in just like 2 or 3 minutes. Yo, you gotta wait for that computer to still boot up, nigga. It takes 15 fucking minutes.
Anytime I get on the internet, I am at a different location. If you go look at my internet, because I got an IP address scrambler where it puts me anywhere. My internet could be saying I'm in New York one day.
That's what I'm talking
5
about.
minutes later, it could be across the world. I got that shit for a reason.
You heard?
So I am in different locations. Yeah, they're like $200.
Oh, that ain't shit.
It's a box that connects to your main modem, and then you run that through to your route. Then you run a wire out of that to your router. So anytime you get on the internet, your IP address is always scrambling.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get one of those bitches.
So what's good? What they typing in the text? What they talking about? Let me read.
I don't know. There's 62 messages in that bitch. I know that.
Nah, bitch. Talking about really nothing. I don't really see what they're
Yeah, they're not really. They just all talking about
talking among themselves.
what's going on over there. Yeah, they talking about amongst themselves.
They got their own thing.
Hey,
We got our own.
all right, guys.
Who's
I'm gonna cut this one off.
Who's
We're gonna probably jump on the game here. I'm gonna see if Panda wants to play. I'm not sure because she's not feeling well.
Yo, if I sign in, how do I find y'all? I don't even know how to play yet, though.
We would just have to send you a
You an
invite
Xbox,
or
right?
something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're on Xbox, you'd have to download Warzone, and when you after you download Warzone, you click Y, it'll pull up your friends list, and then you press B, it'll let you add somebody, and then you type in our name.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to do it through the game. You couldn't do it from
Wait. Well, don't sign off.
Yo, everybody send. Let's in the private chat. Let's write your
my Xbox name is.
I can write mine in the chat.
You see
it'd be better. It'd probably be better if he sends us his name so we can add it. Because I know how to do it. I know Buddha knows how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna write mine in the private chat.
My Xbox. You see that Silencio 930?
Yeah.
931.
That's it.
That's my Xbox thing.
That's it.
Even with the number thing in it?
Oh, we can put it
with no number.
No problem. Hey, say less, man. Say less.
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Less.
He said less.
You understand?
Yo, so Smallz.
Yes, sir.
I got you an inhaler and I got you a box of breathing treatment medicine. You'll be shipped out on the 1st. BJ, I got your controller. It'll be shipped out on the 1st.
Good shit, my nigga.
Along with your Starbursts.
Oh,
my shit. I sent you.
Don't be calling me back and saying I need some more either, because I can't find those bitches everywhere.
Hey, dog, I ain't been able to find them nowhere down
I'm getting
here,
a pack
bro.
of Starbursts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sending me a pack of
Starbursts
Starbursts.
and a Nerds rope.
Okay. No, I ain't got no nerve ropes right now, but you had those, so I'm not really. But
hey, Lance, you get my invite?
I just turned on the TV. Hold on.
one of you is gonna get a king size one, and one of you gonna get 2 regular size ones. So, which is still equal at the same time. I want to be fair, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to give one of y'all king size and one of y'all regular.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nigga, I would have been completely fine with one regular.
I know, but that would
so
that would have been fine with me.
Into one regular. And I need that in my life.
Hey, Lance, when you put it in Smoky Mac pot before you gotta put it in that hashtag too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. My bad.
You got to do what?
Put
the
in the
hashtag in between the name and the numbers.
jams, whatever.
I don't even look. I got the
Yo.
screen on. Let me turn this around.
Yo. The fuck?
I don't even know what to do from here.
What does it say? Oh, press triangle.
Nigga, I got Xbox.
Yellow. Or press,
The
press the yellow
Starburst,
button.
the
Wow.
Starburst that I'm getting are strawberry Starbursts.
No
The
friends
whole
online.
pack is
Yeah,
strawberry
they're all
Starburst.
pink.
Add a friend.
Yeah, why? Whatever it is. All right, now go to add friends or friend request.
Right. I'm
You
at
see
that.
friend request?
Yeah.
All right. Select the one that says Light Buddha Mike.
I don't see no requests.
I just sent you one.
Like I said, I don't see one.
I thought you was done already. I thought you went to bed already. You still lingering in the chat. Let me find out, lingerer.
Who?
Are you on ad or friend request?
My little sister. She's like, we got Starburst in New York. You should tell me. I would send
All right. Let us see the screen. Flip your
No, go
camera.
to friend request.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's my
Why did
Can I
they
get a wrench to
request
shoot this
failed?
dude down?
I'm not in the chat room.
Hold on, I'll leave right now.
Who's it? Well, no, you ain't got your
I got
phone.
my dog in real quick.
Hey, Smallz, can you put Lance on big so we can see what he's doing on his TV?
All right, Lance
Appreciate
on
it.
big, yes.
Oh, no, face it back on there. Yeah. It was good where it was. All right. Are you where it says
I was here.
Thank you, C.
Oh fuck! I hit a button, went back. What the fuck?
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Hey, it's probably because I was sending it to something else, my bad.
See, up top it says Silencio. It doesn't have the numbers on it.
Okay. That's why it wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
Hey, are you sure it's only 4 numbers? Because my shit's like.
Look at my name up there. It don't have no numbers.
Yo, good shit, see.
I can't see that far away.
Into the chat just as soon as you got him.
Another show.
Hey, my shit's 7 numbers, bro. After that hashtag.
Thank you, C. C's on it.
Hey, yeah, I left the motherfucking straight live nigga to go shoot his ass down, boy. And C had already popped it by the time I got in there.
Yeah, BJ's like, C's quick. She's already popped the
Did I spell this wrong or something?
Yeah, it's not letting me send it to you, man.
You see how my name? It just shows Lancio. So Lancio. It
Look
don't
at
have the numbers.
Take it closer to the screen. I can't see that.
Lance, hold on. Pause time. What you're looking at is not that part. You're supposed to look at the last. Oh, you got your shit on fucking. It's like on other mode. It's on silent mode, so you can't see the last of your number. You're supposed to have numbers. You see how your name has hashtag 9031? There's supposed to be shit. I'm talking about on this. On this.
Good night, Panda.
On your stream. On your stream account.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
There's numbers like that on the game after your name. You have to find where those are. That's what we need.
That's why I said I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Well,
but
hang
I
on,
don't
I'm
have
trying
an
to find it.
Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, so I can't help you.
Right.
You got his time, but you have to face it back to the TV so he can see.
I thought I just.
What
did.
is that black fuzzy thing
Give
on
me
your
1
sofa?
second.
Yeah, you
That's
face it
my
on the
granddaughter's little doggy.
I thought it was a real dog there for a minute. I was like, when the fuck did y'all get a dog?
Nah,
I remember one day I was on here and I popped up my name with the numbers. And I was wondering what this shit was. Where the fuck was that at?
See, that's what I was saying. I don't know how to find people in this shit.
Colin said, "Peace, Panda."
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Give me 1 second.
Colin, she said, "Peace be with you too." Colin won.
Okay.
Hey,
Here's what you need to do. All right, are you listening?
I'm listening.
You need to push your settings, but your options button, the ones that take you to the settings. I don't know what it is on a Xbox. There you go. Okay, go all the way down to account. When you go to
right, push right bumper
yeah,
all the way to the right.
it's at the top. For mine, it's R1. I don't know what yours is.
Hey, Lance, you got to push right bumper. No, that's the wrong right bumper. Push settings again.
Go back to options.
You got me all over the map.
No, you're going everywhere, dude. Options button, bro.
You said right bumper. That was something different.
Yeah, option button, then right bumper.
Now you see where it says on the top of the screen. What bumper number is that? 1 or 2?
Okay, now go down to Activision account and click it, and that should tell you a number and stuff, like your display name. And
display name is just Silencio, no numbers.
All right, go down to display unique ID numbers. No. Get out of that one first.
Wait, y'all can't both give me different directions.
No, back out of that first. No, I'm trying to direct you because you're not in the right one.
It's telling me my Modern Warfare display name is Silencio, no numbers.
We know, but that's not the right one you're supposed to be in. Go into display unique ID.
Unique ID.
Yep, that one. That's what we need. See how it says display name?
It doesn't say nothing.
Does it say enable or disable?
It says disable. It says enabled, but it ain't.
You need to enable it.
Yeah, you need to enable it.
It's enabled. It's enabled, is what I'm saying.
Right, you got streamer mode, or is that disabled?
Streamer mode is disabled.
All right, that's good. Now, do you have crossplay compatible on, or is that disabled?
Crossplay is enabled.
All right.
Friend request, party invitations enabled. Unique.
All right, hey, now go back to your Activision account settings and then walk up to the screen, and then where it says Activision ID, it would say your name and then a hashtag numbers.
There's
then
no
your
number.
email and all that stuff.
I'm saying it just says Silencio, no numbers.
No, you got to walk up to the TV, bro. There's more numbers after that, Sir Lancio, because it's Activision ID. You're looking at Modern Warfare display name. You got to look for the Activision ID. Second name. What the hell? Is that really your Activision ID, dude? The fuck isn't it showing it for then?
It ain't got no numbers because it's a unique name, nigga.
Dude, that's fucked up. Because my shit's a unique name.
That's funny because my name is a unique name too, and that's not. My name is super unique, and it has numbers on it.
Yep.
Because y'all on PlayStation.
Mine don't have no numbers either.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Crazy.
Mine's just TI-420.
I got numbers.
Because you know what it is? I had an Activision account from years ago, from World of Warcraft.
All right, hey,
Well, try to add me.
You see my name on this? You see, yeah, add our names. I'm gonna put mine in the chat.
Right.
So did Todd and shit.
Bro.
Mine's easy. TI-420.
Yeah.
What's up, Colin?
Why do you look like you just crawled out of somebody's fucking burlap sack, nigga? Like
I'm in
you
bed,
got kidnapped or some shit.
Y'all killing me with this shit, right? You gotta change your display name. You can change it back to the same thing you have it right now, and it'll add the numbers for you. I had to do the same thing because I got Xbox.
Yeah. See, that's who we need. Your goofy ass up in here, Colin. What the fuck? You over there in the fucking
Because he's half asleep. Look at him.
Oh,
he just crawled out of somebody's sack, yo. Colin looked like they just kidnapped his ass. He's like, that. Those ain't tattoos, nigga. That's sticky duct tape left over.
Hey, Lance, my name's in the private chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just saw it.
Yeah, just hit change display
Once you
name.
add him, he's gonna send you an invite to the regiment, and then we'll get you from the regiment.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta change that shit though. You gotta hit change, and you can change it to the same thing you got now. It'll add the numbers to it though.
Why do I have to change it? What I'm saying is, I had an Activision account from years.
I know, but it's just because of this Warzone game. I had to do the same shit.
All right, I'll figure that out. But I got you, Mike.
Don't
if I
argue
get,
with Colin. He escaped
that's what I just said.
near
I'm gonna
death
do it.
to come help you out.
Yeah. Came out the
Look, he
trenches.
combing his beard. You know they made him do some weird shit in that burlap sack that he got to
Fuck
comb his
you,
beard out.
bitch.
He got shit up in there.
I can't stand your ass.
You say that, but you hear every night.
Yeah. That's my shit. What's going on,
I
everybody?
appreciate it. I like how your name says it's a party, and you look like you ain't ready to party for shit. You look like you at the end of the party, like you got the broken heel, gum in the hair.
For real. It's 12:30. I'm in bed.
He said, "I'm in bed." I've been partying. Panda say you left out the question mark. It's a party? Like you gotta
It's a
sound like a
party?
Jew. You gotta sound like Nate when you say it. It's a
It's a
party?
party?
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Marshall Gordon it sounds like Marshall's Mexican. He said pinchy.
Yeah, he's been
That's a
speaking
Mexican
Spanish all
word.
night.
That's a Mexican word, but that don't look like a Mexican name, unless that's the name when they gave you when you got to the border. Like your name now is Jose Canseco.
All right, y'all. I'll be in the chat.
All right, Colin. Thank you for your help, sir. You may now crawl back into your burlap sack.
All right, thank you.
And don't forget, it puts the lotion on her. It gets the hose again.
Hey.
Colin's sneaking out of his sack to help us out. I appreciate you, Colin. Why is Buddha Mike background? Why are you backstage, Buddha Mike? What did you do?
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. That's your
There you
thing,
go.
Lance.
Yo,
button pushing like a motherfucker.
God damn.
That's all you have to put in. You have to put it in exactly like that, though.
All right, I'm telling you, I can't even find where I found it out before to add a friend. What the fuck?
It's go to your social or your option. Press triangle.
Why?
That's on
Why?
there. Or why? Yeah.
I think it said go to your social. He wants your social on Front Street right now.
Yeah.
We need to
Go
know
to
your
add
government
friends.
name,
No,
Sir
yeah.
Lancio.
All right. The second one you put, Mike?
Yeah, the lowercase one.
All right.
Marshall, did you just call me a pinchy? Pinchy what? Pinchy gringo? Pinchy paputo? Pinchy way.
Did you get him added yet?
Yeah.
I'm doing it now.
Todd's out of breath, like his thoughts make him tired.
I just went out and let my dog in and shit, so I had to run out there. It's fucking raining, bro.
Don't act
Pouring
like
down
you
rain.
ran, nigga. We know you don't run.
Oh, I ran.
I ran.
I'm not trying to get soaking wet. I just got out of the shower, bro.
Well, then you already got soaking wet.
Yeah, but dried off. I don't want to get wet again.
Marshall, that's not how you treat the host of a channel that you're visiting on right now. Don't you know that's how you get booted out of the channel? I'll give you 5 seconds to take it back.
Yeah.
4,
3,
3, 2, 1. Delay. No response.
Who's fixing to get
Hey,
booted, bro?
Look, they got the Has
Thank you,
edition
C.
in the store.
There, C didn't even give me a chance to do it, yo. She bust a shot. Yo, C, that's my word. I ain't fucking with you in the dark alley, yo. You bust that shot, yo.
I swear to God.
You the
Hey,
quiet
Smallz,
one.
look
You
at-
supposed to be.
Don't
You supposed to be the quiet one. See, she quick to bust that shot. That's that Brooklyn in her real quick.
Hey, look, this is the small. Damn it, this high as hell. See, this is the S symbol on the new gun they got. They call
See, I
this
need
the
your
blood
address. I want to send you something.
Oh, that's how you get
meltdown.
Oh. Yeah, she said I'm a shatta. See, you gotta change your name to Wayne. Wayne. No, she don't know. She don't know. No. That's a Bronx term. Scott does a Bronx
Yo,
term.
I gotta
She
put the
don't know.
hashtag in because it ain't pop up. What the fuck?
C's got to change her name to Wayne, and I need your address. I got to send you something.
Hey, Buddha.
What up?
Was you on there for that concert thing today?
I did the concert when it first came out. Yeah, I got it.
You got it, right?
You
said it was set.
Yeah.
Colin is the type of nigga that he tries to lick, scratch, and sniffs. The sticky side. He said, well, if this is the scratchy side, this must be the licky side.
Hey, hold that accept button right there.
I got it.
All right.
Colin is mad at me right now. He's in the chair, probably pissed off. Yes, definitely. You got to send me that. Look, see, he's in the chat right now, bitch. Oh, yeah. See, you got to hit me up with that. I need a name to put on it too. I'm not gonna put C. So let me know. I got special. There's gonna be a handful of people in the chat. I'm just gonna randomly ask you for your address, and I need y'all to send me that because I have to send you stuff. just because you're a valued member of this channel.
Yo, BJ, I got in with Mike. See if you can find me.
That sounded good. Well, I mean,
What up with BJ?
I was saying you sent me your name. I just got in with Mike. See, are you in with Mike too? In his friendship?
No.
His party shit?
I will be here in just a second.
Oh, all right.
Colin's gonna send me his address, and I'm gonna send him a burlap sap and a big old bucket of lotion.
Hey, you gotta join that regiment though.
With scratch and sniffs.
I thought I did already.
I'm gonna send Colin a helmet with scratch and sniffs.
Are you in the party?
No chin strap because I don't want him to choke himself.
Because it showed me and Buddha Mike in the party.
Gravity. Don't turn too fast. Your helmet will fall off. Colin say yay.
All right,
Oh shit, yo! All right, everybody's got we situated now. Can I sign off and get on the game?
Yep.
It took us a half hour to get everybody's information. Now I got to go and try and figure it out myself.
Now, I just sent you a friend request.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
Hey, you should be able to see him in the regiment too.
I just got you, Todd.
Yeah, Todd, you should be able to see him in the regiment too.
I do.
Because he's in.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign in and go straight to the regiment, and I'm gonna add him from the regiment.
And as I learn, I can figure this shit out. But you know,
why do you want to get on the regiment?
And that's why I wanted to play multiplayer. I'm like, it's easier to learn that way.
Yo, Panda says she wants out of the regiment because she wants to make her own regiment.
She can make her own regiment.
And then she's gonna invite. Yeah, but you can't.
You
be
can be in
part of two
more one.
regiments, can you?
Yeah, you can. You can be in as many regiments you want.
I got like 3 regiments, dude.
But tell her do me one
I didn't know that.
It's like
he said you can be in as many regiments as you want.
Yeah, but in order to be a creator of my own regiment, I have to get out of this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. In order to be a creator, she has to get out of this one.
But tell her sign in first. Add me as a friend.
She said sign in. Lance said sign in first and add him as a friend.
If we're already friends, it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about Panda.
Yeah. You gotta add.
She said you don't have to kick her out now. She can do it later on or whatever.
She has to dip on her own.
He said I ain't kicking out nobody. She has to leave on her own. Perfect. She said perfect. Oh yeah, Buddha Mike is not friends with anybody on Facebook.
He's friends with me on Facebook.
He's
Calm
friends with
down,
me.
BJ. That nigga was from a distance. He's friends with me on Facebook. That nigga
Right.
streamed that shit.
Screaming from the kitchen.
That nigga. Yo, you guys are fucking hilarious,
You
man.
know me oh so well, Buddha.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna cut this one short so we can get up on this.
All right,
Hang on just a second.
hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, how many people can you have? Yeah, I guess I'll play some multiplayer, but we all got to get on. You getting on, BJ?
I'm trying to right now.
I can't get on until I sign off for this
Why can't you?
Tito.
because my PlayStation's in my bedroom.
Oh.
And I put the computer in the living room so it's closer to the router.
You don't got your computer hardwired straight to the router?
I do. That's why my router is in the living room.
Okay.
And I had bought 100-foot wire, but because the wire was so long, it was getting packet loss, and I was lagging a lot.
That doesn't do good unless you buy that monster wire.
But what I'm doing,
You gotta get a
I just upgraded my internet. I just upgraded my internet to a gig, so I should be all right when I get back that 7. Well, I got a 7 cat, but it's cat 7. No, I think I got a cat 6.
Hey,
I got a cat 6.
7 and 8 are where you want to be at.
Hey, Buddha, am I in there?
I got my mom said she got a 25-foot cable that should be good for me. I just gotta head over to her house.
Panda getting on?
As a matter of fact, she's coming over here tomorrow. Is Panda getting on?
Yep. We're gonna play
Panda might be
multiplayer,
getting on.
so we need as many people as we need. You know what I'm saying?
We rolling up right now. We just opened up one of my oil canisters, and we dumped it into the paper. So we're gonna smoke an oil spliff. So more than likely, she's gonna be so high she gonna want to play, but too high to play.
Right.
But we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
So you getting on
Panda,
right
don't
after
let
you
me
get
down
on,
now.
or are you gonna smoke first then get on?
No. I'm gonna get on right now. I'm just waiting to sign off here.
I just want to make sure. I didn't want to be sitting there for 20 minutes waiting on you. And you had to smoke first.
No. It ain't gonna be 20. Maybe 10 minutes tops.
That means you gotta
appreciate
smoke
y'all
first.
coming
Fool.
out. No, we're gonna be smoking during.
I'm already on, but that's because I was doing a assignment in Lancaster.
You coming late? All right, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Peace.
I appreciate the debate, guys. You guys were awesome tonight.
All right, everybody. Enjoy your night. Be safe. Put your mask on.
Yeah, no
Don't
doubt.
eat them
Wash your hands.
Clorox
Wash your
chewables.
hands. Don't eat the Clorox chewables. That's right. It was a poorly timed
go.
joke by someone who was not funny.
Yeah, make sure y'all put
But,
y'all mask on out there. You
Look,
heard?
BJ said, look at BJ keeping that butter popcorn down to a minimum.
They got that legit shit
Got
too.
the mask on, man. Come on,
That's
y'all.
the N95.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the official shit.
Yes, sir. Come on, boy. You know niggas gotta stay with that shit.
You sent me 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I need one of them too. Yeah, if you want to send me one, I'll
You feel me, dog?
I
get my shit.
Buddha Mike looks like he get his shit from the fucking Comic-Con and shit.
Looking like a Mortal Kombat person
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
shit.
fuck somebody up, nigga.
I was gonna say that he looked like Smoke. Smoke's illegitimate brother.
Hey,
Fire.
my dude is new to God and smoke. And I bring it up with like Cyrex and shit.
All right, guys. Well, let me close this up and get us ready for tonight.
You got a
See
mic?
y'all in a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got a mic.
I know you got a mic, fool.
Yeah, I got a mic.
All right, guys. I'll see you in a minute.
Peace.
Yup. Later.
Peace. All right, guys, and everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all sticking around. My wrenches doing their job. C, Colin, Panda, I appreciate y'all very much, man. I wouldn't know what to do without y'all, man. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other, guys. Let's try and keep knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep up with this knowledge. And I don't care if they open up the country, man. If you ain't ready to go out, don't go. Don't go out. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Get sick for no reason and shit. Don't let these people fool you, man. This shit ain't the flu. This shit is not the fucking flu. Y'all be safe out here. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow night. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Wash your hands and wash your ass. Peace.